Good afternoon everybody, welcome back to the channel, I hope you're well. Joining us today again, well this time we're in Austria. It's been a long time, but we are back in Vienna, or Vienna, as it's also known, for FlyTampa Athens. We're replicating an old school route operated by Austrian Airlines back in the 90s for the Maddog, the MD-82 that they had in service at the time. So, really looking forward to it. It's been a long time since we last flew the Maddog, and we've got a whopper of a livery today, a bit of a weird funky one, definitely 90s-esque, an Austrian Airlines Magic Life livery, and the Gaia Simulations Vienna, plus FlyTampa Athens, which recently got updated last week with a new update. And I'm looking forward to seeing what is in store for us there upon arrival. Ian, good day. Badger, David, hello to you guys as well. Rab, welcome. Zato, Living on a Player, hello to you guys and everyone else tuning in wherever you are in the world. Thanks for joining us today. Here we are. Stand Foxtrot 26. And that is a good one, isn't it? Grant, hello. Literally can't miss this in the parking lot, can you? Bright yellow with some weird lipstick kind of thing on the tail. Yeah, Magic Life. Looks good though, doesn't it? Custom interior, and this is a quirky aeroplane with lots to kind of worry about and think about. So we're going to fire into it, and we're going to see how far we get without me getting too confused. If you're new to the channel, hit like and subscribe throughout today, of course, and don't forget to give us a little yeah, thumbs up. Definitely. I wanted to show you guys this, so I'm going to be using this today. Where is it? Microsoft Edge overlay, there we go, bam. So one of the checklists that I've done, brilliant, doesn't take long does it? One of the checklists that I've done for the channel is the MD-82 checklist, and it's quite full on to be fair. And I'm going to use it to help remind myself about some of the things we have to do with this aircraft, because it is very hands-on indeed. Well, that's a bit annoying. Hopefully they bugger off in a minute. Flight time today of about 2 hours or so. We do need to get our clearance early because Vienna keeps switching the runways, and I don't want to commit to a departure before we sort that out. Come on, Austrian, it's not hard. Here we come with the punters. We'll get past them. I think he's moved. Certainly seems that way. Jolly good, soul chap. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Right, so we are on 134675. G'day, Automator, welcome. 124675, which is Vienna approach, or Vienna radar, in fact. And they are handling the departures as well.
Good afternoon, radio check.
Information Echo. We were going to use Austrian 8 Romeo Papa or Romeo Alpha or something like that. I can't remember the exact call sign now. But somebody's pre-filed it before myself, before we got to it.
472, green radar.
So because of that, we can't use the call sign, so we've used the actual flight number for the flight today, Austrian 801, which is the one that you people will get on the tickets for their flights when they're boarding.
Lufthansa 388, welcome to Vienna, taxi gate Foxtrot 33 by Delta Lima.
Ah, Rab, no worries, yeah, I suppose you don't have it. Model matching for the Maddog, I guess.
Sorry, can you repeat the gate number? Yeah,
Gate in Foxtrot 33.
Tilt.
Foxtrot 33 via Delta
minus
Lima.
3 for that.
Lufthansa 388, thanks.
Zip.
1 Mike Echo, right next to
Final 1 Mike Echo, taxi over point 29 via Mike.
29 via Mike, Final 1 Mike Echo.
KLM 27 Alpha, identified.
We'll just wait for our spot, and then we'll go through all of this, all of the gubbins from in the aircraft. Vienna radar, hello, Austrian 801 on stand Foxtrot 26, information Echo, MD-82, QNH 1018, request IFR clearance to Athens, please.
Austrian 801, hello, clear to Athens, time 3, Charlie, departure, climb 5000, squawk 1512.
Cleared Athens, starting 3 Charlie departure, initial climb 5000, squawk 1513, Austrian 801.
Austrian 801, the scope 1512.
1512, Austrian 801, sorry.
No worries, Austrian 801, be back correct.
I thought I heard 101, 1513. Whoopsie. ATC FID 1512.
Delta 27, request 8, flight level 35.
So
Osprey 1996.
I'm just going to flick that on there for now, because I will forget. Ashley, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, been a long while since I watched a live stream live. Welcome. Thanks for being with us for 27 months. Very exciting. So, hands up in the live chat if you've got the Maddog, and if you do, how challenging do you find it? Do you find it really full on? Is it a bit too much to handle, or have you found your retro kind of heaven, if you like? It's a bloody good fun. Bloody good fun for an aeroplane, and I love it. I hesitated and I resisted it for so long, but yeah, to be fair, I don't know why I did. It's just great. Right, let's put that departure in, because we've just been issued the Stein 3 Charlie, which is for runway 29er. So we'll find that now. Stein 3 Charlie, execute. Okay, so that person there took our call sign. Brilliant. I pre-filed it on VATSIM as well, that he's locked in anyway and took the call sign before I could. That's all good, that's all set. We'll flick through here. Down to Zorky. Climb, flight level 370. Cruise. And descent we will sort out in a little while, because we've got time in the cruise to chill, can't we? So we can sort that out then. But that's the route. We've done the performance page, 61 tons for our gross weight. Block fuel, we've got 10.8 tons loaded. This thing guzzles the gas. Zero fuel weight 50.2 tons. Reserves are 3.7, and then kind of running the cost index of 35 there. Average winds in the cruise, the IC deviation, and the outside air temperature at top climb, plus the transition altitude here in Austria, 10,000 feet. On the takeoff page though, we've got to think about the V-speeds, and it doesn't just let us put it in. Instead, what it does is it uses these cards here to assist us in selecting the relevant figures. So, we've got the window open. Let's close that. Letting a bit of fresh air in. The first officer guffed earlier on. Blamed too much protein shake, apparently. So, out of Vienna, conditions are dry. 270 at 7. The QNH, the weather data is put in there along with our weight. Takeoff weight put in there too. Might just change that to 6,800.
Looks like Foxtrot 33 is occupied.
Run the numbers again. So 4.7. Cell tempo 50, and there we go for our speed. So we're going to insert those into the CDU. So on my notepads, I'm going to write down 142, rotate 147, 156 is flap 4.5, and cell of 50 degrees. Lovely job. There's our flap and slap retraction speeds, all that too. Put in here, 142, 147, Litos, blame this guy, and 156. Okay, that I think usually should be highlighted to say pre-flight complete, but alas it's not. So what have I forgotten?
In radar, good afternoon, this is Delta 224 Mike Alpha, radio check please.
Delta 224 Mike Alpha, hello, loud and clear.
Thank you sir, Delta 224 Mike Alpha, we are General Aviation and Alpha 51, requesting IFR.
I think this is fine. Maverick, hello, welcome, hope you're well.
Delta 224
yeah,
Mike
the refs are done as well.
Startup is approved, you're cleared to Munich, Sofield 1 Charlie departure, runway 29, climb 5,000, squawk 1,000.
Yeah, that'll be fine. In the cell temp here,
Can you repeat the clearance?
we go to take off flex. We want the cell temp at 50.
Sure, Delta Mike Alpha, your clearance again, clear to Munich.
We'll set that like so.
1 Charlie departure, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Up here, we've got initial climb 5,000 set. We've just set our transponder. Runway heading of 291 degrees set there in the heading select switch. We need to set our V speeds 156. Add 10, 166. And we can have a look at the charts. So much to do in this jet. So we're in the cul-de-sac here. We're going to push start. And then we're going to zoom around on towards Alpha 1. I'm going to request full length nevertheless here, depending on what happens. Or whatever we get told. Just because we're in a Maddog and it's notoriously dirty. And it's not particularly aerodynamic, I don't think, either. So we're going to get blue center or orange. I'm not sure if we've got a GSX profile for this, to be fair. But otherwise, out on Whiskey, hopefully then to Alpha 1, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, Alpha 1, runway 26, departing on the Stein 2 Charlie. So initially flying outbound 291 degrees to 1,000 feet before turning left. Head southbound 168 degrees through Vienna 296 to 375. Then outbound to 203, Vienna 370, and 160 to Vienna 405. Then onwards to Stein. The initial climb clearance is there on the charts for you guys, 5,000 feet. And there's a couple of noise monitoring points listed, predominantly around this departure routing here. But we're going to trigger those, and I would imagine pee off all of the locals, because this thing is bloody loud on the outside. It's great, but it's going to look like this. And then we're going to head out down towards the Adriatic coast and then over to Greece. Beautiful Athens. Lovely job. Canadian Flyer, welcome, buddy. 27 months. Yeah, it has absolutely flown by, hasn't it, Ashley? Rab says, I wish I could jump from plane to plane like you, Luke. Too much for my older brain. I do struggle. Carlita, welcome. Litos says, any thoughts on the Parallel 4.2 immersion pack for Microsoft Flight Simulator, even though it's just a teaser? To be honest, I haven't really looked at it, to be fair. Let's clear the master caution. QNH 1018 is set and cross-checked. We'll pop the legs page on that one, and our fuel quantity there is good and set. So, good afternoon, commentator. Edge. So, let's work through this nice and slowly. So, gear lever down, parking brake is set. Let's, that doesn't go up, does it? No, it's fine though. Got to work out how to get rid of this bloody pilot. Keeps reappearing. We've done battery and external power, and we worked through all of this. Set FMC, MCDU, and obtain clearance. Altimeter set, parts briefed and checked. We've just done that. We've set our takeoff data and cross-checked that, and therefore the FCP is now set. Flight directors on. 1 and 2. I'm going to set 1104 Fishermen, which is a Vienna VOR, just because that will give us a bit of an idea of where to turn back if it goes a bit Pete Tong. Anyway, back to the checklists. Fuel pump on and APU start. So,
Delta 224 Mike Alpha, taxi to holding point 29 of your choice via Mike.
29 holding point of my choice.
It's that one, isn't it? I think. Or is it? I can't remember. Anyway, start pumps on. We'll put the pumps on as required. We've got fuel in all of these. So start pump on. APU master. It's up here. Through to starts. We're watching the RPM rise there now as well. What I'm going to do as well is just dive off the checklist for a moment. It's available on flightsim.to, by the way. We go to aircraft services. I'm going to get rid of the aft stairs. I think they are. How is that guy still there? Ah, we need hydraulics. Anyway, back to the checklist. APU master is on start. APU power light is now available. So APU bus left and right goes on. Galley switch on. Yaw damper. Wow. We'll flick that on there. Yaw damper, yaw damper, yaw damper. There. It's on already. Jolly good. Fuel quantity is already checked. Fuel shut-off levers are off. There. 1 and 2. Cabin pressure lever is on automatic. Seatbelt signs are on. There. We've got it on automatic. We'll put them on proper. Emergency lights, just double check they are armed. APU air on. EFB was set to flight mode, which is here. Bam. And pneumatic pressures checked. Before start then, we're going to remove the external power. Flight directors are already on radio, frequencies set, and pneumatic crossfeeds left and right go to the open positions. Auxiliary and hydraulic transfer pumps. Hydraulic pumps are on high, transfer and auxiliary go on like so. Let's pause the music. And we've got one more frequency to tune in, and that is Vienna Center 1326. GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure. Here we go. No idea what's going to happen with this. There's a lot that I can't remember. Okay, so jetty's away.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yeah, now that we've done the transfer pumps, we should be able to close the stairs. There we go. That's why we couldn't close them earlier, because we hadn't popped those to the on position, but that's all good. We'll flick the bugs.
Departure checks completed.
I don't understand how he's still there.
Hello, clear to München via the Soldier 1 Charlie, departure climb 5000, squawk 1000.
Lots of warnings, but that's fine for now. Oh yes, did we clear the GPU? Ground. No, let's get rid of it. Bye.
Bravo, feedback correct, thank you.
Must be an 8 Romeo holding point 2 now.
Reset that.
Alpha, the wind 3506, runway 29, clear takeoff.
Take off Romeo 29, I've seen 8 Romeo Alpha.
You finally moved. Yay! Flight deck door set to deny. That's going to close it behind me now. With that in mind, it doesn't look like we have a custom pushback. Anti-collision lights go on. We'll get our clearance to push. Let's go. Let's do it. Vienna radar, Austrian 801, stand Foxtrot 26. Request push start.
Austrian 801, push start approved, blue line.
Push start approved there, blue line. I'll try. I haven't got a custom GSX profile. Austrian 801.
Alrighty, I'll keep an eye on it. No worries if it doesn't work, but try to do the blue line.
Release parking brakes, please.
Set.
Commencing push.
He says try. I probably won't be able to. Okay, push start. Checks anti-collision lights on, left and right clear. Begin pushback and engine start on the checklist. Fuel pumps confirm all on. Forward and aft, left, right and centre all on. Engine ignition mode. System A.
And Vienna approach Osprey 2472, stand Foxtrot 04, is ready for push and start.
Norm econ switch set to
Osprey
norm, air
2472,
conditioning
hello,
supply
we
is
just
off,
had to
ignition
change the runway. I
selector,
have a new clearance for you. Are you ready?
start.
Ready to copy Osprey 2472.
Osprey 2472 cleared on the Stein 3 Charlie departure. And
Looking down.
And the rest of the clearance is the same.
Watching fuel flow, the N2 is now rising, here we
Charlie
go.
and runway 29 Osprey 2472.
Osprey 2472, the repack is correct. Push start approved.
We've got the Austrian Airlines safety demonstration today.
Start blue line Osprey 2472.
Fuel control lever to run. There we are, now injecting fuel into the aircraft.
Delta 224 Mike Alpha, line up on wait, runway 29.
Oh yeah, baby, blue line.
Delta 224 Mike Alpha, I will take the next right and line up in wait runway 29. Thank you, sir.
Copper, Austin 8 Romeo Alpha, identified 2000, climb level 230.
Magic life. So, start the
Austin
safety
8
demo.
Romeo Alpha, climb level 230.
May we have your attention for the international
Hopefully you can hear that okay. So, engine 1 looks good.
for this important announcement.
Fuel lever is on. We'll close the guard. Engine right starts. Monitor N2. Rising.
Austin 5665, sorry, say again.
Car brake set.
565 at stand 33, information echo request for clearance to Athens.
555, you clear to Athens.
Fuel control lever to run.
5000, scope 1517.
Illuminated strips on the floor.
For the clear to Athens, ready, staying 3 char departure 5000, clock 1517. Athens 565.
So, adding fuel in.
Austin 1556, repack it.
What was our centre of gravity figures here? Weight balance. So if you're at CG, take weight 12. 15.5. 15.5
Hello,
at
thanks for moving to another gate.
4.5.
Destination, go to work, land of Charlie departure, climb 5000.
While it's doing that, we're going to set 4.5 on the dialer flap.
No problem. Clear to
Yeah, the
Göteborg
noises.
via Lannex to Charlie, 5,000 feet and score 4620 Austrian 326.
I feel like this is this is going to be hectic for me.
Good afternoon, Lauda 3806.
Okay, engine 2 is on. We'll close the guards.
320 requesting IFR clearance to Athens, please.
Engines 1 and 2 bus.
Lauda 3806, hello, your flight plan is not showing. Please check it.
In the event of a loss of cabin pressure,
Quick run of those.
will drop.
And it should be
They're both on.
5,806.
Air conditioning supply set to automatic. 1 and 2 pressure rises.
Your head. Put on your own mask.
And please repeat the squawk for Lauda
Fuel heat not
3806.
required. Wing and engine anti-ice as required. Engine off. Air fuel off. Windshield
Clear to ice
heating
Athens by
on.
the Stein 3 Charlie departure. Climb 5,000,
Fuel heat.
squawk
Pitot
1514.
static.
Lauda
On to
3806.
cap.
Delta 225 Mike Alpha, the wind.
And on. Hydraulics checked and set. We've got to close the pneumatic crossfeed valves, I believe.
Upon order from
Lauda 3806.
Trim as required. So, we're going to move it down into the gate for takeoff flaps, and then we should watch it rise. There you go, 4.5 sets. Disagree. Gone now, set takeoff. Jolly good. That's dialer flap doing its thing. Trim as required, so that's set. Except for this bit.
Austin 8 Romeo Alpha, direct Stein.
Got to make sure this lines up. Set. Auto brake, RTO,
leaving the aircraft through the
and arm.
Approach, this is Austrian 565.
That's confirmed. Flight controls, full and free.
Departure runway 29.
All the way right. Back to neutral.
What do I think?
arms in front of
All the way left. Back to neutral. Elevator trim. Fully forwards.
Please read the safety instructions card by your seat.
And back. Rudder controls. Full left and right. I'll do that a few times. There's a little bit of a wiggle. God, my goodness, this guy. APU bleed and APU off. FCP confirmed set for departure, engine instruments checked, and taxi checks. APUS switch is off. TRP art as required. We're using a flex, aren't we? So that has to go to the off position. Take off flex, set to 50. Clear the master caution, that's because we've done the art, which is now shown in op. We've disabled that. Auto spoilers. Armed. Aileron rudder trims all set to neutral. That's showing 0. Trying to think where the other bits are now. Can you remember?
Please be careful when opening the overhead bins, as items might fall out. In case of emergency,
I'm sure it'll be fine. He says famous last words. Okay, yeah, pneumatic crossfeed valves are now closed.
all electronic devices with a transmitting function must be switched off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I mixed up your cruise level.
The
What is
transmitting
your
function
request?
must remain deactivated during the entire flight.
5000, want to get a good view of the flight, that's why.
Can't hear the controllers very
well,
much
you
anymore.
will end up in the range somewhere, so I don't think 5000 is very good at it. But let me know later on.
Or produce heat or smoke.
Austrian 801 requests taxi.
Austrian 801, taxi to holding point to 295 Whiskey Mike, and you're exactly on the blue line. Good job.
I try. Taxi runway 29, hold point via Whiskey Mike. Austrian 801. Power brakes off and rolling. So it's got a habit of being quite quiet in the jet. Boss lights, so on anti-collision lights. We don't really need the floodlights on ground, but we'll pop the nose lights on brights. And we'll extend those as well. Logo light is on, we can turn that off, we don't really need it on.
Oscar 9268, cleared pace at 5 November, transition after pace at direct Whiskey 971.
That's all set. And we're going to set that to both. Engine ignition set both. V-speeds checked and set. FCP nav data radios all checked and set as well. We've done all of those, happy with that. We've got our takeoff performance selected there, and we'll pop that onto the legs page now. We will move the radius in as well, just to kind of be able to see what we're doing a bit better. And we've got an auto-tuned ADF? I don't believe we have.
Vienna Center, Express 2472 is ready for taxi.
Osprey 2472, taxi to holding point 29 of I Whiskey Mike.
Holding point 29 of Whiskey Mike, Osprey 2472.
Went so quiet after the safety video, I flinched thinking you'd had a crash to death chop, Ashley says. Yeah, the overlay does say that, but we're not. I can change it. That was meant to be our call sign, but somebody nabbed it, unfortunately. So, what have we got here? So I've got to press those before takeoff. How do we get rid of this bloody pilot?
Lufthansa 388, you clear to Stockholm, Lanux to Charlie, departure, climb 5000 feet, score 4606.
It's got to be in here somewhere.
Clear to Stockholm via Lanux to Charlie, departure, clear to 5000 feet, squawk 4606, Lufthansa 38.
Lufthansa 388, retake correct.
Visible in virtual cockpit. No.
Vienna departure, Austrian Flight Bravo,
Let's see.
Flight Bravo Kilo requesting.
Aha! You're gone forever. A little bit of power just to keep us rolling.
Oscar 9268, what is your indicator airspeed?
We're at 220, currently indicated airspeed, Oscar 9268.
Roger, keep 220 or less please, thanks.
220 or less, Oscar 9268.
Vatican 1058 in number 1, speed restrictions deleted, descent altitude 8000 feet, QNH 1018.
I'll work out the taxi here.
Descent.
Confusing me a little bit.
Descent.
8000 feet, 1018.
Descent 8000 feet, QNH 108, and speed restricted deleted 108.
Delta 224 Mike Alpha, direct Solville, and please let me know to what altitude are you climbing, because your cleared level was 5,000.
Somebody's pinged me saying my spoilers are out. They're not. Thank you for pinging me though.
Maintain 6,000 for now, if that's okay.
It's okay for me?
And approach Lauda 3806 is ready for push and start.
Lauda 3806, the push and start is approved. Blue line.
That's
Push and
Foxtrot
start
50.
approved, blue line, Lauda 3806.
I feel like I'm getting lost already.
Indian Tower, good day, Austrian 227. Copy information and request push back and startup.
Which means we go right here. So I'm actually using the zoomable charts now because that is much nicer.
Discard. Austrian 227 request clearance to Munich.
Whiskey.
257, your flat plan is not showing.
Mike. 4.29. We need full length.
In arrival, good day. Also run in a hotel with Echo request clearance to Dresden.
Oscar 19 Hotel, good day. Your flat plan is not showing.
There she is. Absolute beast.
Vienna departure, Austrian 5,000 kilo, scan Delta 29, requesting high air clearance.
Oh, 1228's next, I think.
Oscar 5 Bravo Kilo, good day. Clear to Athens, 93 Charlie departure, climb 5,000.
Yes, because he's gone offline.
Clearance to Athens via the
1228 is set.
9, climb 5,000.
Following it right past the fire station towards the runway. Transfer lockout.
Oscar 5 Bravo Kilo, Dutch
Press
Walk,
set.
1504.
Fuel heaters are off. Start pump can come off. I think I forgot that on my checklist somewhere. Litos, it's the weird little front. Oops, that's not the one I thought it was. It's the weird kind of thing at the front, like a skid. It does look like a chock. I thought the chocks were stuck on when I first saw it, as well. To be fair, so good spot. It's a rain suppressor.
Passing flight level 220, descending flight level 130.
Super quirky aircraft. This. Gonna hide that. Can't really hide that. I mean, even that's in a terrible place.
1058, descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend 5,000 feet, left, you want to
Oscar 9268 for separation, left turn heading 280.
Get rid of that, because otherwise I might click it.
180 for separation, Austrian 268.
Negative, so heading 280.
That's Lima.
Oh, correction, 280, 268.
Vienna radar, stay from the 227 request. Requesting clearance to Munich.
Austin 257, Roger, clear to Munich, Silver 1 Charlie, departure climb 5,000, score 1,000.
It's got this kind of weirdness. It's got very resistant on the ground, so I'm using quite a bit of power here, just to keep us rolling. So through Lima.
First Eurowings 210, good day to you, identify.
We could do that, to be fair. Sit right up close, look down and glance at the stuff. Where's the seat? To be fair,
9,000. No, what was the descent?
maybe this is where we're meant to be sat. Ooh.
Okay, descend 9,000 feet. QNH1018.
Bruce never closed his window.
Marbot, expect
Jumping neck.
34.
Radar, Roster 1954, right for taxi.
Maintain Bosnia heading and descend 2,000 feet, left, you want to
Radar, Roster 1964, right for taxi.
I heard you, sir. Stand by. Leipzig Air 1058, just to make sure, cleared altitude is 3,000 feet.
Okay, what do we want?
Descending 3,000 feet, left.
Thank you. Osprey 1964, taxi holding point 29, via Mike.
Via Mike 1964, holding point 229.
And now that 3806 is ready for taxi.
Oh dear.
Leipzig Air 1058, are you able to reach 4,000 feet prior Whiskey 971?
That's Alpha 1.
We're descending to 2,000. So now.
Vienna radio comes Austrian 227 requesting push back and startup.
Austin 257, push start approved.
Push start approved.
Also then in a voltage, flat should be available, sorry.
Lauda 3806, taxi point 29 via Whiskey and Mike.
Taxi via Whiskey and Mike, Lauda 3806.
Austin 801, the wind 35086, runway 29, clear takeoff.
29 clear for takeoff, Austrian 801.
Austin 90268, descent 5000 feet,
strobe.
Localizer, runway 34.
Hood lights will leave off, landing lights all on and set, flex is set. Where's my checklist? Postrobes, APUs confirmed off, landing lights on, transponder on, TA, RA, runway confirmed, and clock.
Blue line, push start approach.
Start.
Blue line, Austrian 326.
Which is there, boom.
Line up away 29. And then firstly left, TK 1058, left heading 010, clear tie left 34.
We'll keep it rolling.
Clear tie left 4, that's going to head.
And we press the button.
Cleared I left 34.
Cleared I left 34, Austin 90268.
Oh, hold on. Those buttons, 1 and 2, takeoff mode selected.
Osprey 2472, line up and wait at Alpha 1.
Line up and wait at Alpha 1, Osprey 2472.
5000 set.
Papa Mike, go ahead.
Papa Mike, we have information Echo 1018 type 820. We are on standard.
We're clear for takeoff. So, windsock is flat. Control visualizer is up for you folks on the screen. Stick a little bit forwards.
Papa Mike cleared Silver 1 Charlie departure to Munich, climbing 5000 after departure and squawking 1000.
Now set.
Call you back first.
Austin 90268, reduce the final approach speed to number 2.
Speed's alive. Bit of a crosswind. So I'm just going to turn the aileron a little bit into wind here, 100 knots.
And approach Lauda 3806.
You'll see there's difference in noise in a moment.
Alpha 1, 3806.
V1, rotate.
Just for information, we are ready for push in about 5 minutes.
That's gonna be, just call me ready.
Okay.
V2, we're well past that. Oh, hello.
Going 210.
Come on girl, get up.
You're not really on the transition I guess, because I didn't give you a clearance for that. Fly heading 160.
Positive rate, gear up.
7000.
Fly heading 170, descent. No.
Clear that.
Sorry.
The heading is 160 and your altitude 7000 feet.
So fly
Got to turn takeoff clamp on with auto thrust.
And the
That's
heading
why.
Is, and the descent is 70.
What do we want?
Sorry for that.
Nav mode. V nav.
Runway 34, you cleared land, the wind 3506.
Runway 34, cleared land, that's going to head.
And the Osprey 2472, clear takeoff to 9er, the wind is 23506.
Clear for takeoff, Osprey 2472.
Osprey 1964, line up away, runway 29er.
Line up away 29er, 164.
Austrian 5 Bravo Kilo at 10 Delta 29 is ready for pushback and start.
Austrian 5 Bravo Kilo, push start approved.
Pushing start approved. Austrian 5 Bravo.
Okay, heading select
Delta
isn't having it.
Mike Alpha, no further ATC, Unicom 128 down.
No further ATC.
Oh, I know why. Jeez, chuffing neck.
Thank you for the service, sir. You have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Autopilot, Luke.
You are not following the SID.
Yeah, if just had a slight malfunction there, recovering it.
Roger, if you can, recover direct Whiskey 370.
We'll go Whiskey 370, Austrian 801.
Again, radar Lufthansa 7 Papa Mike, ready for startup.
Lufthansa 7 Papa Mike, startup is approved, QNH 1018.
Startup approved, QNH 1018, call you for taxi.
Nav. Track. VNav climb.
Osprey 1964, the wind 270 with 4, runway 29 clear takeoff.
Lap 0. Clear for takeoff, advise airborne 164.
Lauda 3806, in sequence, line up and wait at Alpha 1.
In sequence, line up and wait. True manner at Alpha 1, Lauda 3806.
Austrian
Whiskey
326,
370.
able Alpha 3.
Austrian 326, taxi to Alpha 3 via
And accelerating.
Taxi to Alpha 3 via
There we are.
And exit.
Little sloppy on the departure, but we recovered it just about, didn't we?
Gonna ground with Tampa 38, ready for push and start.
Tampa 38, push start approved, facing east.
Push start approved, facing east, Tampa 38.
Stabilizer motion.
Love that noise. So engines are throttling back. We should probably go in climb mode now. Whoops. I forgot as well that little thrust modulation system like the CRJ, not the CRJ, the A146 needs tweaking. So gear up, lights out, autopilot engage, APA, that's done. Flap sats retract as appropriate. Ignition selector can come off. Auto brake is off. Should be off by default. Yeah, disarm. We'll put that now onto the off position. Auxiliary transfer pumps can go off in a mo. I think through 10,000.
Lauda 3806, clear to take off 29 out of wind 270 at 4 knots.
Yes, Matthew, thank you.
Lauda 3806.
Austrian 9268, clear to land 34, the wind 270 at 4.
34 turtle land, Austrian 9268.
Traffic Air 1058.
Where we go?
Stand Echo 485 Delta.
It literally always have to remind me, yeah. I think the last one was the same.
You are pretty quiet.
Okay, Echo 485 Delta Lima, enter the apron via taxi lane 37.
Problem is with this is it's 90 odd quid and the sounds are crap.
Echo 48,
Really bad. It's like silent, isn't it?
And the Osprey, now 1964 radar contact, climb to flight level 240.
240, 1964.
Again, radar.
Osprey 2472, climb to flight level 230.
230, Osprey 2472.
There he is.
Austrian 801, you're not climbing, you're still at 5,000.
Yeah, I was waiting for further climb. Initial climb was 5 for me, Austrian 801.
Roger, I thought I gave you clearance to flight level 230.
Negative. I'll climb now 230, Austrian 801.
Thank you.
Did I mishear the climb?
7 Papa Mike, Echo 46, ready for taxi.
First the Osprey 2472, fly heading 240 fast breeze.
240, Osprey 2472.
Lauda 3806.
That's a screenshot and a half.
230,
Sorry, Ian. The passengers are
90268.
none the wiser.
Give way to the 8 Alpha Tango 76 on your left, and then taxi gate Foxtrot 17 via Delta Lima and taxi
off
lane
he goes.
35.
Beautiful weather though, through the cloud now.
5 Foxtrot 37 Austrian 17 correction Austrian 9268.
Correct, thank you. Austrian 326, cleared for takeoff to 9 other wind 270 with 4 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29, Austrian 326.
Osprey 2472, left heading 180.
Left 180.
I never heard him either, Rab says. That's good, it wasn't me. He gave me the direct to Whiskey 370, but that was it. So we did what we were supposed to do, and we level off at 5,000 until we told otherwise.
Everest 320, crossing right to left on Mike.
Alrighty, so we're climbing up anyway through 10, so we're going to go auxiliary systems off and transfer hydraulic pumps off.
5 Bravo Kilo, please start taxiing towards exit 7, I will guide you.
Start taxiing to exit 7 and give away to the A320 on the right. And
230, coming up to standard pressure, which will be 1013 at 10.
Osprey 42472, direct time.
Direct stand for Osprey 2472.
So we're just monitoring everything as we go.
Plus the Eurowings 210, descend altitude 3000 feet.
That can come off.
Austrian type 665, via Whiskey, Mike to holding point 29.
Cabin pressure is coming up nicely.
Tracking begin for Austrian 565.
Via Whiskey and Mike to holding point 29.
Via Whiskey, Mike holding point 29.
Standard pressure.
Leipzig 1058, give way to the MD-82 on the apron, crossing left to right.
Okay, that's all good and set. That's looking fine.
Traffic on taxi line 36, let's go into it.
Okay, now we just settle in.
One Bravo Golf, sorry, it got a little bit busy.
So levelling off at 10, oh yes. Just as I settle in to go and enjoy that, so we'll go lights, nose lights off.
Mike, ready for taxi.
They're set still, that's good. And the landing lights and the wings now retracted. We should get dirty back smoke.
Auto 5665, please commence your taxi
What
straight
for
ahead
that?
again.
And unfortunately, for 90 quid, they still haven't fixed the slideshow that you get when you see them. So it dropped down to like 10 frames per second with them being visible. Really bad. Wicked looking aircraft though, isn't it?
801, Unicom 128, goodbye.
1228 Austrian A01, thanks, juice.
Eurowings 210, right heading 250.
So speed's good, that's now set. Flaps are up and slats retracted. We're through 10,000 in the climb gate and we'll keep going to 370. Sets. So that's armed, it's in the box. And what else have we got here? Cruise optimal 342 it says. We haven't got the warning of about 342 being our max anymore, so that's good. And we're climbing actually quite nicely here. And look at that, all of that. Ah yes, one more step. Wow, bank angle limiter set 15. Then 15, 20, 25, 30. So set 15. Important step in this. Using my checklist, because that was something else that I forgot to do. And then that is it really for cruise through to the side.
In a few moments, the flight...
Ah, that's a rubbish one. Is this going to be real? Yeah, cool. We've got 2 more announcements for descent and landing, and that is it. Bit of wing flex, which to be fair on this is actually quite nice. It's just a shame about the lack of sound. The FT-Sim Plus sounds that you can get are really good in comparison, but they're still not mega. Ian, did you get a good image, a screenshot? What was I model matched as actually, out of curiosity? And we were 1,000 foot apart. It's all safe. It's all fine. Every time I fly this, I make some whopper of a mistake on takeoff because it is busy. There's so much to do. Very easy to kind of miss a step and get overwhelmed. Delta Tango, hello. Memories of every northwest flight of my younger years when I see the Maddog planes in the sim. Pretty busy ATC centre, to be honest. Delta Tango says it is. Yeah, that was just Wien approach, Wien radar. Just the approach around Vienna. Like a World War II dogfight movie, Encompass says. He's on R6. Yeah, wasn't far off, was it? Just needed a brrr noise. Quick little diving run on us. Living the dream, good afternoon, welcome. I really wanted to join this afternoon's flight, but sadly work got in the way. I'm done now. Thinking about starting in Venice and joining you, booting the sim now. Very good, do it. How are you doing, Matthew? Congratulations. Sorting out your conversion course to your A320s. Gimme Shout says, I only ever flew on a Maddog once, one of BWIA's old green and yellow steel pan liveried girls. My goodness, scarred the life out of me as it looked like it was stuck together with gaffer tape. Not far off. Let's have a look at Volanta, shall we? Big thanks to Vienna Radar, by the way. And apologies for the little cock-up. We ended up overflying the city centre almost and busting the noise monitoring stations. But there's Ian. On the image, zooming over us and then getting vectored away to the right. Where are we? We've got Zato up ahead. Oh no, behind us. My god, we're that far already. He's flying louder. There he is. Phoenix, by any chance? Might be. Mind you, it looks X-plane actually, I'm not sure. Osprey 1964. There he is. Oof, yeah, Vienna default looks terrible compared, doesn't it? And then Ian 2472. He's in the 737 today, very nice. Glenn as well, flying Ryanair. Nice variety today of different aircraft flying. Do we have anyone else flying along? He's going in and out. LGIR. Hamburg. No, that's all of us. Oh, wait. Austrian 5 Bravo Kilo. Oh, haven't we had somebody take off before? The guy that had my call sign that I was using. There we go. Austrian 8 Romeo Alpha. He's already over Banja Luka already. Ah, there we go, and Badger, Cargo Lux 919 is in the 748, doing a bit of cargo ops in the Big Bird. Very nice. Craig, no, not flying back to Vienna. I've still got a lot of kind of physiotherapy exercises to do with the dog, so I've got to kind of work through all of that really. Now, Matthew, it didn't turn because I thought I'd engaged autopilot, but I'd actually forgot. I'd engaged auto throttle, forgetting to do that during the takeoff run as we set power. So I forgot to do that. And because of that, I then lost my train of thought and forgot to engage autopilot. So we had nav armed and ready, but it didn't pick up because the autopilot wasn't on. Whoopsie. Ian, very nice. Big treat there. Bought yourself the Next Level Racing Pro cockpit setup. Should arrive next week sometime. Very exciting. Then the dream's going to be flying Voltaire. Those of you who use my AIG, by the way, my AIG VMR file, I've updated that. I've spent 4 hours this morning sorting it all out. So apparently, so it seems at least, from what we could tell, thanks to those who let me know in Discord earlier as well. Back on the 15th or 17th of August, when AIG updated their new version, their latest version, with that kind of refreshed UI and the way it works effectively with the updates and things. A number, I think it's 271 different models were broken within it, unfortunately, including major operators like EasyJet, Jet2, British Airways, and it was all A320s and the small aircraft like that. Swiss as well was one of them, Austrian in fact too. But what I found is today that I've spent 4 hours re-updating all of that and then fixing a number of them. So you may have noticed over the last few weeks that you've been getting generic white aircraft, or indeed seeing a British Airways A320, but it's actually loading in as either a plain white aircraft or a 787 instead. Now that's because the AIG files seemed to be a bit corrupted or broken, and a number of them were missing post the update, so that they'd removed themselves. Hence the VMR didn't pick it up. So I've updated it today, and I've fixed the VMR over 4 hours this morning, straight before loading the stream up to prep. So it's been a busy morning. We've got it all working again now. Hopefully it doesn't break again, because it is an absolute headache when it does. Interestingly, there still seems to be a problem with the way a number of them are updating. So there are 46 aircraft that you'll notice when you update in AIG that won't, once you finish the OCI bulk process, they'll still be sat in the update section. Now the only way to get around that is to individually, for each one, press the little install button on its line. So say for example Volatea, look across, it says install or download, just press install, and then you've got to click through a couple of buttons to install each one separately. Then you'll find that it goes in properly, which is a bit frustrating. But the one you want to make sure you've got set is the missing models. Because for me, I had 271 files missing from AIG that had been patched. They were broken, then patched since. Yeah, it's a nice bit of wing flex, isn't it? Give me shelter. Bit of a weird model issue there. Weirdly enough, actually, it's kind of asking if I want to expand that, whatever that is. If I then click it though, it probably crashed the sim. Tony flew EasyJet to Kefalonia. In real life, on landing, I wasn't sure if we landed or were shot down. My goodness. That's a sign of a bad landing. Yes, Andrew, thank you, buddy. Yeah, hit the like button, folks, if you've not done so already. Zata says, I'm so addicted to MSFS now, I've removed X-Plane to avoid spending more money on that sim. Of course it's Phoenix. Good stuff. Ian's donating his IKEA hack desk to his wife for a work from home. The only way I could sell it. If it works, it works. I still very much enjoy sitting on my Boeing seat from Next Level Racing. It's a wicked seat, so good. It's just incredibly expensive, but the quality justifies the price. Yeah, 31 now. Thank you, folks. TCAS for an aeroplane ahead. We're doing 300 knots, so I know it's not Ian behind. Ari, Epic, flying along. Gamer Clark, howdy. Somebody mentioned the heads-up display earlier. Now I haven't got that configured in this, but what I do love is I love the flight deck design. Hold on. Let me just do this. Look at that. How cool is that? So good, so good. I do love the complexity of this aircraft. I love the simulation that they've put into it. So they have done a great job, Leonardo Software House, with the FlyTampa Maddog X, but I still hate the sounds. They said to me ages ago, when I first got this, over a year ago now, I was having a conversation with them on email, they said, we are trying to sort out the textures, because they knew the textures were a weak point, and also, more importantly, the sounds, because they knew the sounds were bad, but they still haven't done it. Because the sounds are almost non-existent, and dare I say, pretty crap. And yeah, you've got to get the FT Sim Plus kit in order to kind of make it any better, unfortunately. And then you've got to pay for it, you know? And it's already 90 odd quid. Oh, okay. We might have to self-vector here, we're catching on somebody. Right there. Just going to work out who that is. Well, it's either Glenn, Rhino 9 Bravo Kilo. Oh, hold on, where are we? Oh no, it's Ian. Chuffing heck, how did Ian overtake me? Zooming along. We're going again. This time it's my turn, I'm on your 6. Box 2. This is where we need guns mounted on the wings. You know where the landing lights are and they kind of fold out? Maybe they should be gun turrets. We burnt them. Give them a little squirt. Ian, what's your cruise today? Let's see how close we can get to him. Range is 10. Max 798? Wow, okay. To be fair, I shouldn't really be catching it. What's your current Mac number? Camille, no, I don't use any Google Map enhancements. It's all Bing photogrammetry. Default juiciness. Delta Tango. I feel like now we've given the idea to High Performance Group, they're going to create something wacky. Max 79, my goodness, you are zooming along. Yeah, you're definitely gonna beat me then. No catching you up. Centre fuel pressure low, master caution. We'll clear the warning. Have a quick check, 50, that's why, because we're almost out. Don't want it to go proper empty. So, centre. Aft, off. Forward centre. Off. Engines are good. That's the centre tank switched off now. And the master caution there, or the warning, sorry, has gone out. Yeah, I was a little worried about takeoff, Aaron, to be fair, with the one we had a minute ago. I thought we weren't going to get off the ground for some reason, I don't know why. Zoom zoom. Contrails now. I think the sounds on the outside are really nice. They're not amazing, but they are good. Certainly good enough. And then you go inside the aircraft and it's kind of let down by the weak sounds there. Res. Well, you could always join us from another location like Venice or somewhere. Was living the dream loading up there, wasn't he? So you'd have another person taking off there too. Magic life. Okay, coming up to cruise now. Yeah, the Phoenix contrails are rubbish, aren't they, Zato, to be honest? Is that the Air France A350? Air France 292? Is that the one that's flying over past us? To be fair, that's probably the contrail that we can see off in the distance over there. That pilot there, I think. In fact, I wonder if we're on a converging... Okay, so 1,000 below. There he is. One to go. Or less than one to go. We picked him up on TCAS now though, yeah, he's about to fly past. The question is, do we take a screenshot from inside the flight deck? Schoffineck. Or do we go outside the flight deck? Yeah, I mean that's wicked, isn't it? Literally slotted right in behind us. Couple of screenshots for him, whoever that is. That's wicked. Look at that. Off he goes. Pretty cool. I love it when VATSIM's that busy. Really makes it immersive. And there we are. 370. Don't want speed that low though. Whoop. Bloody hell, how fiddly is that? Mach 80 please. Let's see if we can get it up to speed. I don't know if we can or not, to be fair. Might do max 7.8. We'll try 7.9. 7.62 at the moment, and it is, to be fair, it's maxed out, struggling to accelerate. Look, oh, we are accelerating slowly though. Well, MG King, yeah, so at the back that is, but that's just a rubbish excuse, because you go into the rear, it's the same volume all the way through the cabin. I.e. no sound at all, which is disappointing. It's something they said they wanted to fix, and they haven't. They should pull their finger out the backside and do it, to be fair. Okay, well we achieved max 7.9, let's go to Mach 80 then. Oh, and we set cruise. Power mode. Oh, I keep forgetting that one. Ah. There we go, we're set anyway. Settled in. Nicely. What we got here for views? Let's see. That's a nice one, isn't it? Five more screenshots for Volanta. Matthew says if you want to really be blown away, you could try to fly the Maddog with the Macroni or the Marconi FMS and the PMS system. Now that is a handful. But is that's not out yet, is it, for MSFS, or is it? You want a busy airport? It's Gatwick. Yeah, Gatwick is always busy. That's why I always say, if you're new to VATSIM, avoid it like the plague, because it is just too busy for someone new who's perhaps getting started on the network for the first time. It's one way to set yourself up for failure, that. Delta Tango. I mean, that's the issue with injected traffic, I guess. Hey, by the way, tomorrow we're off to Dunedin, over in New Zealand. Very exciting. Anybuilds have sent me over that new scenery created by, as he scrolls through his emails trying to work out who made it. X-Wind. So it's only £6 the scenery is. That's really cheap. £6. I'm surprised by that. But yeah, we're off there tomorrow, and I thought we'd mix it up because we've not actually flown the ATR into Queenstown. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the beautiful Osprey Airways Anzac inspired ATR livery with the beautiful paint scheme created, that special paint scheme created by Dama Designs. We're going to head out of the epic Christchurch International Airport. We're going to zoom across into Queenstown. So yeah, we're going to take the ATR 72-600 into Queenstown for an RNAV arrival. We'll see how that works out for us. Hopefully the weather's good. Then we're going to do a turnaround and depart back out of Queenstown. High terrain, steep climb out, which is a bit of a struggle in the ATR, let's face it. We'll see how she fares. And we will head across to Dunedin, or Dunedin, to check that out. Time permitting, we might then do an extra leg either to Westport, is it Westport? Or back to Christchurch. Haven't quite decided yet, but it all depends on time frames and how long it will take for us to get those two done. So yeah, we're going to check that out. The new Dunedin airport scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator, currently only available on Unibuilds. So that's going to be quite good. That's tomorrow, 12:30 UK time, so 11:30 UTC, I think. That's probably a better time to do it. Daniel, you can do. I like to manually set it though. Same with the, to be fair, the same on the 737s and stuff as well. I like to manually make sure I've set it so that I can revert back to the initial profile speed if I have to for any reason. Next waypoint in 150 nautical miles, Delta Tango Whiskey. No, that's not right, hold on. Akika in 137. Where's my progress page? So it reckons we're going to have 7.2 fuel on board. Akika. Where's my flight plan? Okay, that's good because our estimate is 6.8. Happy days. Hasso, that'll never happen. The F-28 has just had an update, folks. The Just Flight Fokker F-28. It's now version 1.2. Completely reworked flight control system, including all three modes of flight control operation to provide an even deeper level of simulation. They've completely reworked landing gear and nose wheel steering systems, new additions and improvements to the electronic flight bag, and two new liveries, Braathens Safe, the Mark 1000 variant F-28, and Lynchvlieg, the 4000 variant. And they've also completely reworked the model and texturing of the cabin crew panels in the forward galley with even more functionality added, and a plethora of other small additions, improvements, and bug fixes. Well, now I'm tempted to fly the F-28 tomorrow into Queenstown. Is that a bit too much? Have we biting off too much more? Well, more than we can chew with that? I'm not sure. We could take the Osprey Fokker F-28 in, couldn't we? Perhaps that's a bit too optimistic. ATR will be good fun. Assos, is any idea when Just Flight are going to release the Fokker F-100? Not sure, buddy. Not sure. Some point in the next 6 months, I would imagine. They're working on a lot of aircraft at the moment, though. That's half the problem. The Vulcan's just received a progress update showing you a number of the accessories, bombs and things. So that's looking pretty good. Does this plane ever go on sale? No, it doesn't, Ivan. It's pretty much permanently 90 quid. It's really expensive. And that's only for the MD-82. If you want the MD-83 and 88 expansion variants, then that's an additional, what was it, 15 to 20 pounds or so. So if you want the full suite, it's well over 100 pounds. I don't think it'll ever be on sale, to be honest with you. It's not had an update for a little while either, but yeah, sounds and textures are the biggest issues for me. It frustrates me somewhat, actually. Badger says you could use both the ATR and the F-28. We could do. Right, here's the update from Just Flight. You should be able to see that on your screen. This is a big update. Look at that! Holy Christ! Wow. So ignore that one. That's the one from July. From here, updated EFB, updated ops manual, main menu updates with thumbnails updated to reflect livery fixes, airline naming convention, content manager thumbnail updated. So general kind of tweaks and fixes there. Dome Stormlight can now be controlled using the pedestal light control assignment. MSFS automatic co-pilot would not press the reset button. MSFS automatic co-pilot, we don't use those. There. Cabin crew announcements are not audible in the aft cabin, now fixed. Constant speed drive indications not illuminated with engines shut down. Localizer and glide slope call-out triggers adjusted. Both call-outs now correctly play as cautionary call-outs will only trigger if the aircraft deviates 1 dot left or right or up or down the glide slope after intercept has occurred. Course bar active call-out triggers adjusted, only now triggering once course bar is moving across the HSI. Updated 8K texture set, which is what I was using, and an important note from them is if using the 8K texture set, you first must update the F-28 followed by the 8K texture set in order for the textures to display correctly. Glass domes added to mag indicators on overhead panels, and the emissives tweaked. Wingtip static wick tweaked. Fixed a couple bits there on the external mode, the model. Buffeting overspeed sounds playing at speeds slightly lower than the barber pole at low altitudes fixed. Adding diminished jet whine with altitude. There's so much, isn't it? Speed brake gauge animation range increased to improve accuracy. Some fuel pump logic improved there, or the fuel system. GPWS glide slope warning logic improved at lower altitudes. Glide slope indications reverse when capturing an ILS with a VH2 NAV2 radio is now fixed. Hydraulic improvements, flight control system improvements, utility hydraulics improved, logo lights automatically switch off when the aircraft is airborne and flaps are selected to up. Top and bottom beacon lights cannot be controlled individually, now fixed. VOR and ILS test functionality added. I want to know about the actual ILS stuff. Lots of improvements here to autopilot pitch mode. Behaviour of autopilot capturing an altitude, reducing the likelihood of pitch oscillations. In some cases, improvements to speed mode behaviours, pitch and roll engagement behaviour, backlighting for the forward galley stewardess panel, auto cabin crew tweaks there as well. Digital fuel flow display improvements, ramp weights, and tests tweaked. EFB, so it now has an auto jetway EFB option, which toggles automatic jetway connection when converting the passenger door into a jetway configuration. GSX users may wish to set this to off if you experience a conflict with GSX jetways. Take off thrust light EFB options. state-saving logics, landing gear door, winch controls to close the landing gear doors after alternate landing gear extension. Landing gear nose wheel steering system improvements. Fully simulated first mode, second mode and third mode operation of all flying control systems. Alternate controls for flaps and stabilizers which operate at the correct speed with an accurate electrical power drain. As a new feature, realistic simulation of hydraulic accumulators is such that once hydraulic power is lost, certain flying controls can only be operated once before hydraulic accumulator pressure is drained. So speed brakes, for example, can only be extended or retracted once on accumulator pressure. Accurate feel when flying control surface has hydraulic power removed, so the elevator becomes 4 times harder to operate with no hydraulic pressure, and the efficiency and force required to move the ailerons and rudder varies with the indicated airspeed. Is a grammatical error there. Improved lift dumper operation, including improved deployment and retraction logic, and increased drag when deployed. Once deployed, lift dumpers can now only be retracted if disarmed or if throttles are advanced beyond 75% HP RPM. Can also be controlled using the default MSFS reverse thrust control assignments for throttle cut and decreased throttle. Improved speed brake blowback feature for more effective speed brake behaviour above 190 knots. That's a big old, that's a huge update, isn't it? No mention of the actual ILS having an issue. So I know the last 2 flights we had with that, we had significant problems with the ILS, didn't we? I can't see anything here for the F-28 update that suggests that has been solved. So it might just be user error. Yeah. I mean, compare that to the July update, look. A little dinky one in comparison. Very, very good. That's an impressive update for today. Just Flight, their F-28 product in MSFS. Beautiful views of the South Alps. Lovely update, Knox says, but was hoping for news of the UNS one. Matthew says, I remember when Just Flight was producing really shallow CLS aircraft. It's fantastic to see them step up their game to become one of the elite developers and stores in the flight sim universe. Yeah, you know, I'd agree with that. They've made some wonderful aeroplanes recently, haven't they? And again, this update shows they're continuing to support the products they've released with big, decent updates for us, enhancing the immersion even more, fixing bugs and a few other bits too. British aviation enthusiasts have just purchased the PMDG 737-800. I'm sure you're going to really enjoy that. It's my favourite in the sim still. How does it look from around the jet? Ian, he's been doing well, bless him. The walks now that he's on are on to, they've been building up to 50 minutes, 3 to 4 times a day, which is hard work. And then we've also got 3 sets of physiotherapy that he has to kind of do through the day as well. So it's keeping us really, really busy, to be fair, and it's tough to kind of achieve that level of physiotherapy throughout a day, really. It can be tough at times. But he's got like these in the garden. We've got these cones, kind of like football cones, with poles set to a certain height, and he's got to basically, we take him over all of the different poles, like mini hurdles, effectively. Actually, that's probably the best way to describe it. And he has to step his leg over the pole. As he steps over it, he lifts his leg up, and he's kind of engaging and using the muscles in that leg that's had the hip operated on to kind of pull it up, rotate it over the pole, and lower it back down again under control. Little things like that. Where, you know, even sitting, so he has to sit 20 times. We have to hold his leg in the right position so he sits nice and straight. Otherwise, it can mean that the muscle becomes a bit uneven, or he sits a bit funny on it. Effectively, we're building all of the muscle back in his leg, and therefore the strength in the back of his leg as well. He still can't run or anything, but he's got 2 more weeks. What are we now? Week 10 of 12. So 2 more weeks before he's officially signed off, but the rehab, the physio continues for a number of months. But he's doing really well. It's nice that he's off the medication now as well, so you know, some of the kind of side effects he was getting from the sedatives, they've gone away. He's a trooper. It's nice to go and enjoy the walks that we have around us as well, because I live in a beautiful countryside location now. And in effect, it's nice to kind of... I forgot how nice the area was, because we've been confined for now 10 weeks to just walking around the block in ever-increasing segments of 5 minutes. It's been really tough. Yeah. So it's nice to kind of go back out to the countryside and walk around a couple of the ponds and around some of the farm fields and things like that. Part of the walk. It's nice. It's reminded me why we moved to the area. Although we have had a few issues with a couple of dog walkers being ignorant enough not to keep their dog on a lead. Because you know, our dog's still on lead-only walks. Can't run, can't jump, because he's still recovering from quite a major operation. Like even today, I had a youngish lad with 2 black Labradors off lead, and they've seen my dog, and they've come sprinting down this kind of driveway thing in the farm area that everybody walks around. This kind of walkway bit. It's wide enough to support a car, if that gives you a bit of an idea of how it is. But they've come running all the way down. I said to him, I was like, "Get your dogs away, keep them away." And he's like, "Oh, sorry, mate." And he's trying to call them back. He's got zero control over these 2 dogs. You know, our dog's got this big yellow flag saying nervous on it, because if, you know, even if he's good with dogs usually, but if a dog comes up to his back legs, he gets quite nervous, because that is part of him that he feels vulnerable about still. So he gets quite a bit of anxiety if a dog goes near his back legs and things. But one of them came over to sniff his leg as the other one went round to sniff his tail, and I'm trying to kind of shoo them away whilst holding our dog a little bit and distract our dog. The second that other dog has gone near his back leg, he's then decided to try and bite this other dog to get him away, and started barking at him because he got a bit scared. And I looked at the guy and I was like, "I told you." He's on lead. He's got a big flag that says nervous on it. And to be fair, he was like, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." But, you know, Loki told him off a little bit. Gave him a little warning. And to be fair, the dog's backed off. And he won't do it again, that's for sure. But some of them have been really good. We had a dog walker the other day, stopped and have a chat with us. She saw the flag, the nervous flag. And was like, "Oh, how's he getting on? Why is he nervous?" We were chatting about his hip replacements and all that kind of thing. And yeah, and so some dog workers are really good. They see the flag, they know, they get their dog back on a lead, and we walk past without any issue and things like that, and it's all good. And we have a little chat. Gets Loki a bit relaxed as well, being in close confines with people and dog walkers and things, to try and battle that anxiety that he's got. So some of them are good, some of them not so attentive. Akika, 7.15 total fuel. Oh, we're well over our fuel burn. Where do we pack it to? We do Mach 8.1. Not sure. We're halfway now though, folks. I don't think we need Mach 8.1, do we? Top of descent though, in 200 nautical miles. We're making good progress. Oh, we've got Athens radar on. Lazarus, I think you said hello earlier on. I can't remember if I said hello back. There we go, yeah, hello to you. Welcome, welcome, I hope you're well. Let's see what the METAR's doing in Athens. So I'll pop it into the live chat. .060 at 5, variable 020 to 090. All the lines, view cloud 2500, temperature 30 degrees, dew point 11, QNH 1016. Delta Tango. It's basically a kind of a little rectangular bit of fabric. It literally says "nervous, give me space," and it's on his lead. So the idea is, as we're walking around on his lead, he's got this little flag that's probably about a hand's length, maybe a bit bigger than that, to be fair. It's about 20 centimeters long, with big writing on it, and it's bright yellow. So the idea there is it's front and rear, so it's duplicated. So people coming up behind me or people coming ahead of us walking towards can see this big bit of writing on his lead next to where it connects onto his harness that says "nervous." So it's like an early warning for them to be a sensible dog owner and give us a bit of space. But not all of them do, because not everybody is intelligent. Split notion, he's a German Shepherd. Hence the custom, where we got? There we go, the custom emojis that we've got in the chat. Bam, there we go. And he's got his own line in our product merchandise store too. I think somebody did, but they're a little bit further ahead though, so we wouldn't have seen them. It's the physio that's the hard bit, Delta Tango, to be fair. Actually, yeah. Me too. My other half actually gets nervous when we take him out for a walk because she worries that people aren't going to give us the space that we kind of need. And because of that, she starts to get a bit anxious as well. And I've said many times, if we are anxious, our dog, because he's an intelligent working breed, will pick up on that. So I'm dead chill. DC, welcome. Nah, they're not above me yet. Look. Can't see anybody there. Nobody below either. Let's see what TCAS says. No, nothing there. Nope. Only the sun. I'm so tempted to click that and see if it opens. Just to see what happens. But I won't, because I know it's going to ruin the flight. Almost like when I pressed the button that accidentally wrecked. The engine on that stream a little while ago. I think that was one of the last times we flew the Maddog actually, when I accidentally blew an engine or pulled the fire suppression system. Should probably tune to Athens radar soon as well. What are they on? 129.675. Lovely jubbly. So, we're expecting, in fact, let's hide the charts for a second. I'll see if we've got Athens ATIS or not. Gav. Athena, Venizelos ATIS information, Bravo. Recorded at 1320 Zulu, approach ILS Zulu 03 right. So we've got to change that then, because we were planning for 03 left, therefore the arrival will be a little different for us. Transition level, flight level 100. Series 70 at 6 for the arrow winds. Visibility 10 kilometers, view 2,500 feet, temperature 13 degrees Celsius, dew point 11 degrees Celsius, QNH 1015. Specific ACIS instruction, concentration of birds in the airport vicinity, advise on initial contact, you have listened to information, Bravo. So, what do we got? Flights. We're going to switch this to 03 right, Bosch. New approach. ILS Zulu 03 right. Now, does this arrival still apply? Yes. Zorki 2 Papa. I think we'll still go with Zorki 2 Papa. To be fair, it's difficult to actually line that up, isn't it? Where are the charts here? Zorki 2 Charlie and 2 Papa. So Zorki, then out to Aegina Echo Golf November. Yeah, and then an arrival from Aegina. So actually, we're going to do Zorki 2 Charlie. Via Kea. No, not Kea, Aegina. EGN. That's what I think we can plan for. Suzuki at 8,000. And then initial approach via Gina at 382 for the NDB. Down to 4,000 to establish 14 DME, 3,200 feet into Athens 03 right. Course of 032 inbound. Treble 11 for the frequency, and the final approach course looks like that. So, airport elevation 308. And the minimum's 471. Missed approach routes us out to Kea. We do the Cat 2 ILS Zulu final approach. Actually, we could do Radout 147. Look, let's configure for that. That works a bit better for us. And then, yeah, establishing 10 miles, 3,200, basically. Runway vacating though, we got 03 right, over the VOR, touchdown, and we'll probably vacate around Delta 9, that's usually where we come off with this, but if not, we've got Delta 11 as an option, and then we'll turn back and head towards the apron here to park up wherever we are assigned. With that in mind though, we go to the taxi charts, and we go to the parking stands plate, and we pin that in Navigraph, so we can scroll across and find where we get told to park whenever we do arrive. So I'm going to put that in and see how we go. Departures, arrivals. ILS 03 right Zulu. We'll confirm that. Zorki 2 Charlie. transition Kea. No, EGN. Kea is the other one. Zorky 2 Charlie, ILS 03 right, Zulu, transition via Agena. On the legs page, Zorky, and we've got Delta 282 Quebec, and then Agena NDB, 4,000 at or above. Might change that one there to 4,000. I don't want to be doing, I tell you what, I don't want to be doing 240 knots on final approach. Christ. That'll do. 184,000, and it will then have to rerun the numbers for our VNAV profile here accordingly. And then the missed approach. Hold at Kea. Lovely. Oh yes, the descent page. So onto the forecast. Transition level, flight level 100. We'll look at the performance page in a mo as well. I'm just going to pluck a couple of bits of the landing or the descent weather profile page of my SimBrief flight plan. Just to work that out, we're going to go, I'll select flight level 310. 204 at 27. Flight level 150, 274 at 2. And 10,000, flight level 100, 302 at 3. Winds are fairly calm at 10,000 feet. Yeah, that'll do. Back to the descent page. Econ speed max 75, sorry, and transition 240 at flight level 100. Wicked, 160 miles to top of descent. So on the landing page here, we can just go into here and type in LGAV 03 right. Conditions are dry. Winds we got a moment ago. G'day, MPS, even into you. 350 at 6. QNH10. Oh no, that's Vienna, isn't it? Bloody hell. Where's it gone? There we go. QNH1015. And the winds were 070 at 6. I was just thinking the winds didn't seem correct. No, that's a little bit better. Headwind 4 knots, crosswind 3. Add 5 to the ref. Let's try minimum auto brake reverse, yes. Landing weight is expected to be... We'll go for 55,000. Because our fuel burn is less than we expected. So, available landing distance 3,100, actual landing distance 2635. I'd change that to medium. Fair, 1540 actually could be an option. 1528. Actually, it's a 2635. Still the same. Medium. 1703, there we go. So we'll use medium auto brake, flap 1528, and reverse thrust. The landing distance available on the airport is 4,000 meters, so 3,800 or so really. That is going to be our contact me from Athens radar.
No, we'll call for taxi in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Athens radar, Kalispera, Austrian 801, flight level 370, inbound Pindo.
Austrian 801, Athena radar contact, say Mach number.
Mach decimal 80, and we have Bravo for Athens.
Right.
And Athena radar, Kalispera, Lauda 3807 at flight
We'll set
level
medium auto
370. We are doing Mach 0.78.
I'll do 3806, Athena radar contact, turn left 30 degrees.
Left 30 degrees, Lauda 3807.
Athena radar.
Absolutely it will. But take comfort in the fact, hopefully, Bluebird means we will be able to live on with it in the sim.
5.77, 1954.
Sky Dubai 4 Kilo Papa, Monte Unicom, good day.
Greece ahead. Beautiful views.
Athens Center, agent 707, request taxi. Agent 707, taxi, holding port runway 02 left by Kilo Alpha. Taxiing to all port runway 03 left, Vienna Alpha, engine 707. Kilo Alpha. Sorry, Kilo Alpha. Austrian 8 Romeo Alpha. Expect vectors for the ILS Zulu 03, right?
With the landing 03, right, Austrian 8 Romeo Alpha.
Expect ILS Zulu 03, right?
Expect ILS 03, right, Austrian 8 Romeo Alpha.
Love Hellenic back. They are, I think, my favourite VATSIM.
607, taxi only per runway 24 via Juliet Alpha.
Is that Zato by any chance?
Juliet Alpha, Griffin 2607.
Hearing 255, you can push and start.
Hearings 255, push that approved facing north.
Push and start approved facing north, yeah, hearing 255.
Did you just depart 2, ready for departure?
Hearings 5901 Lima, you're unreadable, sir. Digit 252, wind 0706, now 2002, left, clear for takeoff.
Please for takeoff on A03, left, your jet departure.
Line 7 Bravo Lima, turn left heading 120.
Left heading 120, Bill 7
Set. Make sure that's in line. 130.
Order 3806, you said you're doing Mach 0.78, correct?
With that in mind,
correct. To be
Treble
specific,
11.
0.785.
Roger.
Treble 11.
And we could slow down Lauda 3806.
Treble
Order
11.
3806, I have enough spacing between you guys, that's fine.
Copy, 3806.
032 and 032.
Right. Yeah, whoever that is, you're unreadable. Ryanair 1 Mike Echo descend, flight level 70.
70, 1 Mike Echo.
I can't remember how to set our minimums.
Austrian 8 Romeo Alpha, best rate of descent, continue down to 9,000, QNH 1015.
If I stare at it long enough, it will come to me.
Line 7 Bravo Romeo, 10 left heading 060, clear.
While I think about it anyway,
right.
airport elevation was 308. 308.
Ryanair 9er, Victor Alpha, descend 3,500,
And QNH
1014, clear for the 0 Alpha approach.
015?
3,500, QNH 1014, cleared for the VRR Alpha approach, Ryanair 9, Victor Alpha. And Athena Bluebird 750 at course, we're ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 631, where are you going, sir? Are you here?
He's having a absolute mate.
Lufthansa 631, Athena radar.
That's set.
Line 7 Bravo Lima, fly heading 360, descending 2,500 to rejoin.
12 knot tailwinds. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So, yes, there we go. PFDH.
Heading 360.
So we want to set 147. So I think press and hold, isn't it?
631 Athena radar, are you here?
Just twizzle. 147, done.
Athena low control 6 Mike Charlie 51390.
And 6 Mike Charlie Athena radar contact, welcome on board. Load at 2806, turn 30 degrees to the right.
30 degrees to the right, 3806.
Set.
About
10 initially, I think.
Citizen 252 radar contact, climb flight level 330.
Then extension for landing is going to be 15 or 28.
Athena Bluebird 750, requesting taxi.
Actually, we'll just set 15.
Xavier 6739, taxi by Alpha to parking today.
Alpha to parking,
because I'm either going to get the slats out,
Bluebird 750
and then go to
Alpha
15.
Backtrack, line up await, runway 32.
Or nothing can tell. Incubus does a work for a truck transport company. The trucks have a camera system that detects if the driver is drowsy or has a micro sleep. Activates a seat shaker. Yeah, I don't think any aircraft have got anything similar, to be honest.
Athena radar, GN2 Mike Charlie, flight level 370, inbound Talus.
GN2 Mike Charlie, Athena radar, squawk 7252.
7252, GN2 Mike Charlie.
Lufthansa 2533, North
That's Tango, absolutely. The 757 is admired with, I think, everybody who's flown it, I think.
Austrian Airlines Alpha 10 right, heading 180. Austrian 8 Romeo Alpha 10 right, heading 180.
Right, 180, we're seeing it, okay, Romeo Alpha.
Line 7 Bravo Romeo, wind is 0706 knots, 180 right, clear that. Griffin 2607, wind 24019 knots, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
124, clear for takeoff, Griffin 2607.
Agent 2 Mike Charlie, radar contact, fly direct.
So he is super busy, he's maxed out, and I'm listening intently for
direct to red box,
our call sign. Lots of screenshots from today. Wow.
It was 5901 Lima Athena radar squawk 7230.
Won't be long now until we're top of descent, folks. Incubus, that's pretty impressive.
Ryanair 1 Mike Echo fly,
70
heading
miles to top of
100.
descent.
100, 1 Mike Echo. Ryanair 1671, are you on this frequency?
You mean the Ryanair 1671?
Ryanair 1671 Athena radar squawk 7256.
7256, 1671.
Lauda 3806, reduced to Mach 0.76 for internal spacing.
9.
0.76, Lauda 3806.
Athena radar, good day, Balkan Holidays 4757, flight 0370 with you, sorry for the delay.
Agent 1 Kilo Mike, quit Aracas 3 seat arrival, expect VOR runway 34. Agent 1 Kilo November Aracas.
It helps, we've got a great aircraft, but really nice scenery as well. Don't forget FlyTampa's just updated Athens, that's what we're flying to as well. Keep smashing the like button, folks.
Balkan Holidays 4757,
Unless you've already clicked it, in which case don't click it again. Thanks, Delta Tango.
Alpha, fly heading 140.
Honestly, Hellenic VAC, the ATC folks around Greece, are so good.
Bluebird 750, wind 31014 knots, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Runway 32, cleared for takeoff, Bluebird 750.
Hearing super fast, you're ready to touch.
Agent 1 Kilo November.
A little bit of high level cloud actually we're about to go into, look. It looks amazing.
Ryanair 1671, radar contact, climb flight level 240. Gearings 255, wind is 21012 knots, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
I'm at 16, takeoff, hearing super fast.
Milan 7 Bravo Romeo, taxi via Delta, Delta 7 Echo, stand Bravo 5.
Taxi via Delta 7 Echo stand 7.
I gave you Bravo 5, but if you want 7, that's fine. Agent 707, the wind is 0706 knots, runway 03 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 03 left, Agent 707.
Lufthansa 631, are you here, sir? Ryanair 1 Mike Echo,
That's Tango, have a good one, buddy.
QNH 1013, report to airfield in sight.
201013, Ryanair 1 Mike Echo.
You wings the 591 Lima, radar contact, ground flight level 340. Ryanair 9 Victor Alpha, do you have the field in sight?
Hey, Bob, we have field in sight by the 9 Victor Alpha.
Ryanair 9 Victor Alpha, wind 350, 99 knots, 1833, clear to land.
The quick let land by the 9 Victor Alpha.
Athena Calispera, Sun Express 2 with Yankee Juliet with you climbing flight level 30, inbound Texel.
Austrian Airlines Alpha, fly heading 120, descend 3000.
I love how people say Kalispera now as well. I'd like to think I started that.
Athena radar, squawk 7251.
Squawk 7251, Sun Express 2, Yankee Juliet.
Back to the silence of the flight deck. Headset on, noise cancelling, of course. 40 miles to top of ascent. So we've checked the data, tweaked the view a little bit. Ascent page is done. We go to the approach page here. BREF 136, that's going to populate a lot. That's all set and the correct frequency is shown as well.
Ryanair 1 Mike Echo, clear visual approach, runway 34,
so I might just leave that one on, because we've got FMS2 working away there as well.
To the traffic pattern and altitude, Ryanair 1 Mike Echo.
Griffin 2607, radar contact. Bluebird 750, radar contact. Climb flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200, Bluebird 750.
Swiss 101, go ahead with your readback.
That'll do.
Swiss 101, say again.
Go ahead with your readback.
I need the IFR clearance again. Swiss 101.
Ryanair 1671, climb flight level 360.
Flight level 3600, Swiss 101.
Negative, Ryanair. That was for Ryanair. Ryanair 1671, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Ryanair 167.
Wings 255, radar contact, climb flight level 240.
Timing flight level 240, Wings 255.
Osprey 2472, descend flight level 170.
170, Osprey 20%.
That's Ian ahead of us.
Austrian 801, descend flight level 170.
Descend flight level 170, Austrian 801. 210. No, 170.
Radar contact, climb level 380.
Climb up 30, descend to Yankee Juliet.
Who said they were at Pindle?
Airplane 18 Yankee, flight level 350.
Airplane 18 Yankee, Athena radar contact, welcome on board.
Athena Ryanair 1 Mike Echo, could you double check? We have QNH 1015.
That is correct, 1015 on my end, and the wind is 01014 knots, 134, clear to land.
Thank you, 34, clear to land, Ryanair 1 Mike Echo.
It was 170, wasn't it? I'm sure it was.
Ready off and
letting the aircraft sort itself out.
Lowest one, Swiss 101.
Swiss 101, I'm going to send you a clearance on text. Do not read it back. Break Agent 707, radar contact, climb flight level 110.
Climb 110, Agent 707.
Agent 747, descend flight level 200, Vark Street, Charlie arrival.
Confirm that for Egypt 747.
Affirm, descend flight level 200.
You can tell that I am busy. So, descent checks, destination, weather obtained. Ashton, welcome, good morning. Bravo data set and checked. Nav data matches, approach is expected. V-bugs are set.
Agent 1 Kilo November, descend of 5,000 feet, QNH is 1017.
Descending
5,000 yeah, 140, what's this?
07 for November.
Yeah, 138. So actually, yeah, that'll do. I'll kind of keep it in the middle of those two during the approach for now. Radio, altimeter, audio mark set and on. Radios are set, wing engine anti-ice as required, FCP is required. Pressurization set, approach and missed approach briefed. Then we've got transition and below 10,000 foot checks next.
Agent 707, flight direct barracks.
Flight direct bar, agent 707.
Ryanair 1671, monitor Unicom, good day. Ryanair 1671, Unicom, good day.
We're just set descent now.
Unicom,
in the box. So the aircraft knows that we are in descent mode.
1964, descent flight level 190.
190, 1 exit depart.
Load at 3806, descent flight level 210. Load at 3806, descent flight level 210.
10 knot crosswinds. Look at that.
Xavier 71 Tango, Unicom, good day.
Thessaloniki all the way up there.
Decimal 8, Xavier 71 Tango, good afternoon, bye bye.
Austrian 8 Romeo Alpha 10 left heading 060, clear to Alice Zulu 03 right.
Left heading 060, clear to Alice Zulu 03 right. Austrian 8 Romeo.
Griffin 2607, climb flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Griffin 2607.
Yachty 23, radar contact.
015.
Agent 1 Kilo November, cleared for the VOR runway 34, descend according to the procedure.
Clear the
Set that
VOR
accordingly.
runway 34, will descend via procedure Icon November.
Agent 6 Sierra Golf, no further ATC, monitor Unicom,
Seatbelt
good day.
signs on.
Going to Unicom, Agent 6 Sierra Golf. Thank you very much, bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be
Jet 252, turn right heading 170 for traffic on the airway.
Right heading 170.
laptops and heavy electronic
Austrian 8 Romeo Alpha, wind 070.
A little bit of weather there, look.
Right, quick left.
Please check your seatbelt is closed and familiarize yourself with the important instructions.
Austrian 8 Romeo Alpha, wind 070 at 6 knots, runway 03 right, quick left.
An emergency. Thank you.
Austrian 8 Romeo, clear around 03 right.
The 9 Alpha Yankee, monitor Unicom, good day.
Helgi, welcome. Badges on his approach, good luck.
49 radar, good day, with 02 Tango Whiskey, stand 1, information Bravo, requesting clearance to Katowice airside.
02 Tango Whiskey, Athena, clearance and request standby. Osprey 247, select vector is Alice Zulu 03 right.
Expect Alice Zulu, vectors for runway 03 right, Osprey 2472.
Austrian 801, same thing for you, vector is Alice Zulu 03 right.
Roger, Victor's Alice Zulu 03 right, so Austrian 801.
Osprey 1964, speed 270, actually 280 or less.
270, Osprey 1964.
Osprey 1964, 280 or
Time
less.
to focus.
280 or less, 1964.
Airlines 255, Unicom, good day.
Unicom 1.
4,000 out above. We'll leave the data on actually, that could be helpful.
Here's Jet 252.
What else do we need?
Proceed direct
Gina. Kea. Kea 1150 doesn't help us.
GPR 747, expect vector is Alice Zulu 03 right.
Expect vector is Alice Zulu 03 right, exit 747.
After that, Calispera, Olympic 9 kilo.
Olympic 9 Alpha Kilo, Athena radar, fear, calling for clearance to number 2.
Great, 2.
1022 Tango Whiskey clearance.
Okay, there it goes. She's spinning a little bit.
022 Tango Whiskey, clear to destination asphalt on the
weak signal still.
Necro 1 Charlie, runway 16, initial climb, flight level 80, squawk 7244.
Squawk 7244, cleared via Necro 1 Charlie, departure runway 16, initial climb 80, is there to Tango Whiskey.
Read that correct.
Radio Athens, this is Swiss 101, advance Alpha 01, 8330, request push and start.
Swiss 101, push and start approved, facing west, squawk 7271.
Anything with this seating position here?
Push and start approved, facing west, Swiss 101.
It's kind of where they want you sat, but you can't really see.
196 for vector for the ILS is Zulu 03, right?
So if we go to...
That's the ILS, Zulu 02 right, 164.
Lauda 3806, same thing for you, vector is ILS Zulu 03, right? Lauda 3806, same thing for you, vector is ILS Zulu 03, right?
Expect vector ILS 3036.
AGN 2 Mike Charlie, descend flight level 210.
Down to 210, AGN 2 Mike Charlie.
Jet Super 2 requesting direct Romeo Oscar Sierra.
Was it 170?
CityJet 252 approve as requested.
Leonardo Maddog, Olympics 6 Sierra Mike, on stand Bravo 41, request startup clearance to Samos, not information on board.
Olympic 6 Sierra Mike, Athena radar, number 2 for clearance, standby.
Athens Control, hello, Agent 315 at Herakli on spot 5, request clearance to Athena.
Agent 315, Athena, your number 3. Agent 707, expect RNAV runway 34 via Varix. Agent 707, expect RNAV runway 34 via Varix.
Expect RNAV runway 34
yes, that was great, wasn't it?
707 via Varix.
EGP 747, turn left heading 250, descend flight level 120.
Left heading 250, descend flight level 120, Egypt 747.
Osprey 2472, fly present heading, descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1015.
My time present heading, descend 5,000 feet, and QNH 1015, Osprey 2472.
Athena, Bluebird 750, we have information at Charlie at Heraklion, and we are 10 nautical miles from top of descent.
Bluebird 750, when ready, descend flight level 110, proceed direct to India Romeo 4014, the RMP runway 27.
Can we get it RMP again, Bluebird 750?
Bluebird 750, when ready, descend flight level 110, expect RMP runway 27 via India Romeo 401.
Hope you guys are enjoying today's live stream. I feel busy. I feel a little bit stressed. It's always hard working in an aircraft that you're not that familiar with. But look at that.
That is correct, and it's the expect, you're not actually equipped.
How epic is that?
So we're expecting...
Likewise, those views. My goodness.
Agent 707, descend flight level 70.
Descent 70, Agent 707.
Stunning.
Austrian 801, fly present heading, descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Fly present heading, descend 7,000, QNH 1015, Austrian 801. So that's where the heading sync is really handy. The second we've got that, we've just gone heading select mode, done.
That was multiple aircraft talking at once.
240 knots now, we'll target that, just to start to gently decelerate the aeroplane down. The 10.
I said you were number 2, just give me a moment. Olympic 9 Alpha Kilo, send your clearance on text, do not read back. The starter is approved, QNH 1016. Austrian 8 Romeo Alpha, taxi via Delta 6, down Bravo 11, good day.
Delta 6 Bravo, stand, Austrian 8 Romeo.
Bravo 11.
Bravo 11. Bit of weather there.
Yeah. Radar 1964 for reach flight level 190. Was there 894 when ready? Descend flight level 200. Cleared Varick Tree Charlie.
That's good.
Arrival.
Cabin's depressurizing nicely. Lights and signs set as required.
Tree Charlie arrival with 904.
CJ 251, same thing for you. When ready, descend flight level 200. Cleared Varick Tree Charlie arrival.
15,000. I'm going to do it early. Auxiliary and transfer hydraulics on.
From Day 1 is ready to taxi.
CJ 251 Athena. Load at 2806, turn 10 degrees to the left.
That's set medium. Can't arm it yet.
10 degrees to the left and descend to 130. Now the 3806.
19864, expect vector. I'm sorry, I gave you that earlier. Continue descent to flight level 110 and fly present heading.
110 confirm.
110 present heading.
110 present, radar 1964.
Alright, give me a moment. Another sector just came online, so I gotta brief the controllers. Just give me a moment real quick, guys.
Almost through 250 now, so that's good. Got 2 sectors on now. 133325.
Ryanair 2824, when ready, descend flight level 200, Varick Tree Charlie arrival.
I'm just tuning that in ready, just in case we get asked to switch. 133325. So it's Athens East. So I don't think it's going to cover us.
Flight level 360, please.
Prevent 2607, climb level 360.
Flight level 360.
1500 foot per minute, just to reduce the rate of descent.
Alright, everyone that's calling for a taxi or any instructions, one moment. I need to brief a controller and then I'll get to you guys.
Look at this.
Agent 707, are you going to Mykonos VOR?
Oh.
So you said the RNP 34, so I'm just flying the RNP 34.
Yeah, you can fly it from Varick, so that's where I gave it to you from. You should be flying from Varick, but that's fine. Since you're going to the VOR, at Mykonos VOR, you clear for the RNAV 34.
Screenshot. Look how realistic that looks.
Okay, clear for RNAV 34 for agent 707.
My goodness.
Agent Pair 747, turn right heading 300, descend 3000.
Right, heading 300,
so good.
3000,
What have we got?
Adams Radio, Swiss 101,
focus on the jet though.
Back from start Alpha 01 is
240's good. Where's my charts?
101, squawk 7.
So it looks like he's got us on the Zorky 2 Papa vectors.
133.325. Agent 1 kilo Mike, Redline runway 34. The wind is 26013 knots. Agent 1 kilo Mike, Redline runway 34, wind 36013 knots.
We're going to overfly Athens.
Egypt Air 747, Athena 133.325.
133.325, Egypt Air 747, thank you, good day.
Osprey 247 to speed 210, Athena 133.325.
210 and Athena on 133, second the frequency, sorry?
133.325.
10,000, speed's good.
Austrian 801, speed 250 knots, contact Athena 133.325.
Speed 250 and 133.325, Austrian 801, thanks, bye.
Osprey 1964.
747, hello Athens, radar contact turn right heading 350, clear the Zulu runway 03.
Look at Athens.
Right heading 350, clear the Zulu runway 03 right, Egypt Air 747.
Athena radar, very good afternoon, Osprey 2472 with you, 7000, inbound, expecting ILS Zulu runway 03 right.
Sky 247 to hello Athens, radar contact main embracing heading descent altitude 4000 feet,
Epic.
1015.
Maintain base and heading descent 4000, QNH 1015, Osprey 2472.
And Athena radar
I was about to dive in. Bloody hell.
Descending flight level 160 for 130.
Lauda 3806, hello Athens, radar contact, maintain present heading, descent flight level 110, vector silence Zulu runway 0 right.
No, actually I don't. Didn't know that was a thing.
Descent flight level 110 and we'll expect the vectors ILS 03 right, Lauda 3806.
Athens radar, Kalispera, Austrian 801, MD-83 with Bravo and heading 135, speed 250, down to 7,000.
Austrian 801, hello Athens, radar contact. Blue Sky 2472, turn
Charlie now.
right, heading 230.
Look at that.
Is there any fly level 1?
How stunning.
1000 for ILS 02 right.
With Red 994, hello Athens, radar contact, turn left, heading 255.
Giving us a view of the Acropolis and everything.
Yeah, I'd like to give you here just 252, flight level 330, 78 miles, Romeo Oscar Sierra.
Stunning. And it means
that
we're going to get a good view of Athens Airport. There it is. Bam. Watch the airplanes on final.
Osprey 1964, expect vector ILS is descending to flight level 1000.
Can't see any.
Osprey 1964, hello Athens, radar contact, descent flight level 100.
So 7,000, levelling off.
100 flight level 1964.
Hello Athens radar, regime 2 Charlie, descending to 210 to 220, roadbox 1 Charlie arrival.
Agent 2 Mike Charlie, hello Athens, radar contact, maintain present heading vector silence Zulu runway 0 right.
Lovely job. This is great. What an arrival this is.
Osprey 2472, further to the right, heading 280. Turn right, heading 280, Osprey 2472. Lauda 3806, turn right, heading 170, descend altitude 8000 feet on QNH 1015.
Descent to flight level, correction, turn right heading 170, please repeat altitude and...
No update for FlyTampa Athens.
8000 feet QNH 1015.
Released a week ago.
8000 and QNH 1015, Lauda 3806.
Austrian 801, turn right heading 150.
Right, 150, Austrian 801.
Blue Scan 2472, descend altitude 2500 feet, turn right heading 295.
150, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
250 and right 295,
back, limiter goes back to 30.
904, descend flight level 150.
So auxiliary hydraulic pumps on, trans-hop pumps on, landing lights extended on, windshield anti-fog as required, bank limiters now set, seatbelts confirmed on. Next approach, ILS tune 111, 032, nav 1 and 2. Flaps extend as required, TRP set to go around.
Athena, hello, Bluebird 750 is now with you, descending to
so we're not on that bit yet.
Approach runway 27 at Iraqian.
Bluebird 850, hello, Athens, radar contact cleared, RNP approach runway 27, report established on final.
Copy cleared, the RNP approach runway 27, will call established, Bluebird 750.
Athena, no Condor 6 Mike Charlie, heavy flight
final check.
Condor 6 Mike Charlie, hello Athens, radar contact direct Gonzo, expect RNP approach runway 27.
Direct Gonzo, expecting RNP approach runway 27, Condor 6 Mike Charlie.
Athens radio, Swiss 101, push bank from...
Brad, good effort. You guys are going to have to guess the arrival for us as well, the touchdown rating. Bit of wing flex as well. Wing flex on this is great, really nice.
There's a 251 requesting descent.
But photogrammetry is all default MSFS. The payware stuff is like the FlyTampa Athens, that's payware scenery.
There's a 251, fly heading 260, descend flight level 200.
260, 200, there's a 251.
Athena, the Olympic 6 Mike on Gate Bravo 41 at Athens, request clearance to Samos.
6 Mike stand by, break, Austrian 801, descent altitude 4000 feet, turn right heading 210.
Set 4000, right 210, Austrian 801.
Athena, Yasu Kalispera, Yadi 23, level 300.
Minimum clean, It's 231, isn't
yeah,
it?
D23, hello Athens, radar contact.
Climb 2824, descending to 2,000 feet.
Blue scan 2472, turn right, heading 350, clear the left, runway 03 right, number
210.
2 right, heading 360, clear for the ILS, runway 03, number 2, Australia 2472.
Austrian 801, turn right, heading 290.
Right, 290, Austrian 801.
Orange 184, ready for pushback and startup.
290.
4 push start approach, facing south, QNH at course 1013.
Pushback startup approved, face south, Orange 184.
Need the speed to
Swiss
lead off.
101 via Echo, Hotel and Alpha, holding point runway 03 left, 03 left. It's 747, runway 03 right, clear land, wind 050 degrees, 7 knots.
03 right, clear to land, is your 747.
Olympic 6 Sierra Mike, it was my clearance, sorry.
Olympic 6 Sierra Mike,
Slats,
facing
extend.
west, QNH 1015.
Startup facing west, connect 1015, Olympic 6 Sierra Mike.
Here we go.
Austrian 801, descend altitude 3000 feet.
Descend 3,000 feet, Austrian 801. Forgive me for the music. Pause the music for now.
Right, heading 290, descend altitude 4000 feet.
Because it's time to focus.
With the rate 904, turn right, heading 290, descent flight level 100.
Descent level 100 and right heading.
Gonna leave the ILS arc on now instead. Let's
and
ahead.
3806, just repeat the heading just to confirm.
290.
290, now that's 3806.
Athena, ready to request out of cockpit for 15 minutes.
Approved, break. Swiss 101, are you with me?
Yes. Swiss
yes.
101.
Swiss 101 via Echo, Hotel and Alpha, holding point runway 03 left.
Love this. So good.
Taxi via Echo.
Where's the little light?
Echo Hotel,
see it.
Alpha,
Right,
followed by
back
on
to the
runway
checks.
03 left.
GN 315, request startup.
Agent 315, startup is approved, QNH 1015.
Startup approved, QNH 1015.
Athena, Bluebird 750, established RNP approach, runway 27.
Bluebird 750, runway 27, clear land, wind 330 degrees, 10 knots.
Copy the wind, clear to land, runway 27, Bluebird 750.
Austrian 801, turn right, heading 350, clear the LS, runway 03 right, number 3.
Right, 350, cleared ILS 03, right, number 3, Austrian 801.
Lauda 3806, turn right, heading 300.
350, set 3000, levelling off, and where is the button? It's ILS there, isn't it? There it is.
Condor 6, Mike Charlie, descent flight level 250 initially.
250, cut off the first only.
Blue scan 1964, turn right, heading 290.
ILS is active. It's armed.
Blue scan 1964, turn right, heading 290.
Ryanair 2824, descending 2000 feet.
Stabilizer motion.
Runner
180.
284, descent flight level 200.
Speed brake armed,
Descend,
ILS mode
better
armed,
290.
ignition mode, set mode.
543,
And
turn
2.
left heading 270, vector Silent Zulu, runway 03 right.
Turn left heading 270.
Flaps are 15.
543.
Speed's coming down.
747 via Delta 6, gate Bravo 9.
Via Delta 6, stand Bravo 9,
28, 15, 28, 139.
Blue scan 2472, runway 03 right, clear land, wind 050 degrees.
144, zig zig.
Blue scan 1964. With the rate 94, turn right, heading 330.
Right heading 330 with the right 330.
And with the rate 94, descend altitude 4,000 feet on QNH 1015.
Descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1015 with the A904.
Lauda 3806, turn right, heading 350, speed 200.
I think I forgot to arm the altitude there.
Turn ILS do 30 right, turn right heading
Establishing.
350, speed
Slight
200
overshoot.
knots.
Interesting.
We're heading for Wasp Bay 1964.
We're good.
And Lauda 3806, descend altitude 3000 feet.
3000 feet, 3806.
Osprey 1964, right heading 280.
280, right, 164.
Cedar 251, descend flight level 100.
So 100, Cedar 251.
Okay. TRP set to go around.
Request taxi.
Aegean 315 via Delta, cross runway 1230, hold short runway 27.
Via Delta, cross runway 30, hold short runway 27, Aegean 315.
On approach strip.
Bluebird 750 via Delta, stand number 3.
Via Delta, stand number 3, Bluebird 750, thank you.
5,000. Oh, hold 5,000.
Right, heading 350, clear the LS runway 0 thread number 4.
Left heading 350, clear us approach 03 right, I'm number 4 with
160. Glide slopes alive.
Blue scan 19C,
Gear down.
4, turn right heading 295.
Flaps set for landing, 25, set,
Osprey
checked.
19C,
Autopilot auto
right,
throttle
right
as
heading
required.
295 on axis 4.
Cedar 251,
Glide slope.
turn right heading 300, expect vectors across the localizer.
300 approach localizer, Cedar 251.
Aegean 2 Mike Charlie, turn right heading 180.
Right heading 180, Timber Charlie.
Austrian 801 established, 7 miles.
Austrian 01, roger, continue approach runway 0 right.
Continue.
Orange 184, request taxi.
Orange 184 via Alpha, line number weight, runway 32.
Here we go.
Via Alpha, line number weight, runway 32.
MPS Gaming, hello. Thank you very much.
With 804, descend altitude 3000 feet.
3000 feet with 0904.
LL 543, descent flight level 200.
What a beautiful flight.
Descent level 200.
This has been. Couple of final views. Well, the autopilot's got it.
Holding short of runway 03 left, Swiss 101.
Look at that.
Swiss 101,
Greece
runway
is
0
stunning.
clear for takeoff, wind 030 degrees, 8 knots.
144 sets.
Clear for takeoff, runway 03 left, Swiss 101.
All in 6 Sierra Mike via Kilo and Alpha, holding point runway 03 left.
Via Kilo and Alpha, holding point runway 03 left, on India 6 Sierra Mike.
Blue scan 2472.
You guys know what I'm going to do.
Via Delta, Charlie
Already.
2, gate Bravo 5.
So, landing gear down, green flap sets, sort of speed brake is armed.
Aegean 315, ready for departure runway 27.
Austrian 801, runway 0 direct, clear land, wind 030 degrees, 8 knots.
Clear land 03 right, Austrian 801.
Aegean 315,
Autopilot
Aegean
off.
315, round 7 clear for takeoff, wind 310 degrees, 11 knots.
Let's go auto thrust off as well. I know this can handle it itself.
With 894, minimum clean speed.
Minimum approach speed with 0904.
I'm going to hand fly the whole
Minimum
thing.
clean speed.
Roger, minimum clean speed with 0904.
Reset.
Austrian 801, round 0 direct, clear land, wind 030 degrees, 8 knots.
Clear land 03 right, Austrian 801.
Osprey 1964, descend altitude 3000 feet on QNH 1015.
QNH 1015, descend to 3000 feet, 1964.
Aegean 2 Mike Charlie, turn right, heading 290.
You cheeky bugger.
Right heading 290, Timber Charlie.
This is quite sporty.
543, descent flight level 120.
Speed, Luke, speed.
Descent 120, LL 543.
Swiss 101, radar contact, climb flight level 240.
Speed. Speed's good.
And now that's 3806, fully established,
picture.
03, right?
Loud 3806, continue approach.
A little bit of sync there.
Continue approach, 3806.
Swiss 101, radar contact, climb flight level 240.
Here we go. Continue.
Final 2824 at
ahead.
level 200.
Runner 2824, roger, maintain
Hold in the flare.
Hold
Hold in the flare. Letting the gear slowly come down, there we go. And maintaining the centre line, reverse green.
Berlin 18 Yankee, hello, radar contact direct, Morix, expect RNP
Reverse blue in this.
Taking the waypoint for Evelyn 1 Yankee, and we are expecting us correction of runway 32.
Delta 9.
Berlin 18 Yankee, Morix,
80
Mike
knots.
Oscar, Romeo, India X-ray.
Remorque Stereo in 18 Yankee, thank you.
Osprey 196 for turn
60 knots.
actual disregard.
Reverse.
Osprey 801 expedite vacating the left.
Vacating now, Delta 9.
Consider that 251 turn right, heading 070, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1015, speed 250.
Okie diddly dokey.
070,
Says nobody ever.
4,000 feet, 250.
Gear up.
251.
Sorry, flaps up.
196 for turn right, heading 360.
Gear up would be interesting.
Zulu runway 0 right.
Right 360.
So 187 foot per minute according to
right,
that
Lauda 3806
landing rate widget.
Clear to land, wind 030 degrees 8 knots.
There it is, right in the centre line of the touchdown zone as well. Lovely. I'll take that.
Austrian 801 via Delta and Charlie Gate Alpha 3.
Delta Charlie Alpha 3, Austrian 801, thanks. 187 foot per minute, love it. Right, let's focus on the taxi. So Delta Charlie
Olympic 6 Sierra Mike on report runway 03 left.
Alpha 3.
Olympic 6 Sierra Mike, squawk 7276.
Come on, go.
7273 6 Sierra Mike.
There we go.
Swiss 101.
Swiss 101, say again.
Boss lights.
Swiss 101, new squawk 7271.
Squawk 7271, Swiss 101.
Indian 315, radar contact, climb flight level 240.
Delta and Charlie, he said, so we'll come off here.
Indian 315, radar contact, climb flight level 240.
Flight level 240,
Swiss 101, climbing to flight level 240.
I find the ground resistance on this just ridiculous because I'm using like
2824, turn left heading 270.
loads of thrust.
270, Ryanair 2824.
Consider the 251 right.
All of that just to keep us rolling.
090, speed 250 or less.
090, that's just 251.
And then it just starts to like run away,
which
is a little bit frustrating, but otherwise, say ho. We missed Zato's landing there.
Left, clear for takeoff, wind 030 degrees 8 knots.
Clear for takeoff from 03 left, Olympic 6 Sierra Mike.
APU, what do we got? After landing checks, so flaps up, speed brake retracted, auto brake is
Volodea 790, hello Athens, radar contact, turn right heading 165, vector cell is
transponder as required.
Right 165, vectoring for runway 02 right.
Cross strobe lights to pulse landing lights off, nose lights on, APU, start.
Lauda 3806, vacated by Delta 8.
0894, runway 03 right, clear to land.
Lauda 3806, vacate to the left via Charlie 2, gate Bravo 5.
Ah, it's come to a stop again. The amount of power I have to use to keep this going.
Lauda 3806.
Consider the 251 descent altitude.
There we are, that's a bit better.
And turn left heading
we need to fire GS hooks up as well, don't we?
Zulu runway 03.
Alpha 3. Wicked.
LL543, turn right heading
Safe
310, descent altitude 7,000 feet on QNH 1015.
Right 310, descent 7,000, 1015, LL543.
Consider the 251, turn left heading 070, descent altitude 3,000 feet, clear the LS runway 03 right.
070, 3,000 feet, that is Zulu 03 right, just 25.
Is that a whiz?
Swisher 101,
it
squawk
is.
7271.
Oh, little balloon. Lovely, nicely recovered there, whoever that was. Oh, Ian, no worries.
Oh, limit 6 Sierra Mike, radar contact, climb flight level 230.
Climb level 230, Olympic 6 Sierra Mike.
Squawk 72770, Swiss 101.
Ah, when we chance. Charlie 1.
Swiss 7271, contact Athens 129.675.
Don't want Charlie 1. Want the one before.
Contact Athens.
Which is this one actually.
129.7675.
With red 994, vacate to the left via Charlie.
APU air
Charlie 2,
on anti-ice.
Left Charlie,
Off.
Charlie 2, gate Bravo 3 with your A994.
Engine ignition mode. Off.
Orange 184, ready for departure, MD-82.
Orange 184,
Veto static.
clear for takeoff, wind 300
Off.
degrees, 1 for north.
MD-82, clear takeoff, Orange 184.
APU gen is off for the minute.
Osprey 196, round with the right clear, clear to land, wind 0 degrees, 8. Engine 2 Mike Charlie, turn the right, keeping 020, descend flight level 100.
Right 020 down to flight level 100 at June 2 Mike Charlie.
LL 543, turn the right.
Okay, nose lights off for park.
Clear the left round, the right, number 3.
It's Alpha 5.
Descend 3000, clear the LS 00, right number 3.
Osprey 164, confirm you are on the runway 0 right.
Your entire crew wants to say goodbye to you now. We
thank you left, turn to right.
For your flight today and hope you felt comfortable.
Osprey 164, you are on 03 left. Do you wish to remain on 03 left?
03 right for landing, folks. Always check the 80s.
Right, okay. Turn it right, to right.
Runner 2824, descend flight level 120.
120, Ryanair 2824.
And nice and slow on the arrival here. For the VDGS.
6 Mike Charlie, descend flight level 130.
And then we just got our shutdown checks left to go.
Orange 184, radar contact climb.
Almost rolled to a stop again.
Climb level 360, Orange 184.
LL 543, speed
Come on.
210 or less.
Roger, now speed 240, reducing 210 knots or less, LL 543.
Thank you.
I'm using, barely moving, look. I'm using all that. Ground friction on this is rubbish for a 90 quid add-on. And then look, all of a sudden, boom, it overcomes it.
790, turn right, heading 190.
There we go. Right. Focus on the parking. Too much juice on the brakes again.
Direct Sierra Alpha Mike.
Just means that like it ends up like being really rickety like this when you're trying to park and just do very slow manoeuvres.
Sierra Mike, direct Sierra Alpha Mike.
8.
Direct Sierra Alpha Mike, Olympia 6 Sierra Mike.
Agent C2, correction, Agent 2 Mike Charlie,
Stop.
turn right, heading 120.
Car brake set.
Altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1015.
AP power is available.
Right, heading 140 down to 4000 feet, QNH 1015, too much Charlie.
APU shown that it is actually doing stuff.
543,
APU air is on, master is on run.
Free speed,
So that should be fine. Okay, so shutdown checks then over here through the arm. Trans and AUX off. Engine shut off levers go to the off position. Off they go. Beacon lights can come off. That one, anti-call. Seatbelt signs off. Ground equipment chocks in position, so for that we need this.
Correction, Osprey 1964, vacate to the left, Delta 6, gate Bravo 9.
Delta 6, gate Bravo 9 and 165.
Delta 25251, runway 0 right, clear land,
Done.
030 degrees, 8 knots.
Fuel pumps as required. I'll leave them on for now, it's fine. Pneumatic valves are set to close.
Condor 6,
Light directors.
left heading 110, vectors to Gonzo,
DSX, request deboarding.
Left heading 110, descending 2000 feet,
There we are.
Everyone Yankee request descent.
Berlin 18 Yankee, descent flight level 230.
Hey, performance here looks really nice, and the graphics here at FlyTampa Athens is wicked. So good.
Orange 194.
Olympia 6 Sierra Max, rate is possible. Can we proceed direct Larky, please?
Under the wing, go.
6 Sierra Mike, Roger, direct Larky, expect Larky to Alpha arrival, viewer approach runway 27.
Olympic 6 Sierra Mike, Roger, direct Larky, and have you on
so FlyTampa recently updated the scenery. What I'm going to do...
Follow the 790, turn left heading 100, descend altitude 7,
MEA.
1015.
Nice. We will have a quick look on New Sky at this score. Just get the view there ready on the touchdown zone.
Good afternoon.
New Sky and close.
Apologies.
9.95 offset line takeoff and landing. Bloody hell. I thought that was really good though. Great touchdown, and we made a profit even though we burnt tons of fuel in this jet. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. 9.95 is a wicked score. Right, what do we got here? Here he is. Little MEA. A320 Neo. A321 Neo.
Turn left heading 060, clear the LS Zulu runway 03.
Left 060, cleared LS 03 right, Gene 2 Mike Charlie.
Actually, Gen 2 Mike Charlie, turn left heading 360, left heading 360.
Left 360,
so I'm going to just try and dig out the Athens stuff here. So the changelog there, new Olympic and Aegean hangar with detailed interior and new logos. Oh, we have to go and check that out, don't we? Past Osprey. Improved traffic parking and jetway operation. Textures look lovely here. FlyTampa make wicked sceneries. Performance improvements, further LOD work, added service vehicle routes, which is nice. That means they don't really drive all over the place. Video card memory usage reduced. Improved lighting, improved 3D terrain shading on the highway, terrain and aircraft bridges. Terraforming on 3D drains, like that. Which are all of these actually. These are the drains, aren't they? Look really good. Updated latest library updates with some new models, recompiled with the latest SDK and many more miscellaneous tweaks. Here's the new hangar, the Olympic hangar. New Olympic and Aegean hangar with detailed interior. Well, there's there it is. This baby here.
Copy the Sierra India Tango 3 Tango SAE runway
Airways. Hey, that looks new over there.
Fox 7260 for Bluebird S7.
Look at this.
753 clearance correct. Break Berlin 18 Yankee. Descend flight level 100.
Now, one of the things I love here is the emissives. Are you ready for this? Bam.
Follow the 790, turn left heading 070, descend.
That's really good. Look at that.
The left round 03, number 3.
That's stunning.
070, then 3000 and cleared number 3.
How's that for a screenshot? Wow.
Runner 2824, turn right heading 300.
Right 300, Ryanair 2824.
What else have we got here? Because I do love the emissives just generally. That's remarkable. Look at that. Over in the distance, you've got the fuel farms. I want to look at this because I think this is new. I certainly don't remember it being there before. Wow, that's bright. The Metropolitan Centre.
Good day.
Aegean 2 Mike Charlie, established 03 right.
Crikey, the detail on that.
Continue approach. 2 Mike Charlie.
Cruise come 650, hello, I don't have your flight path. Please file it again.
Jenna, welcome on board. Thanks for subscribing.
For again, right ending.
Runner 284, expect the right turn in 1 minute.
The Olympic hangar is lovely.
1 minute, runner 284.
Moonflower 3, Lima India, descend altitude 7000.
Let me go to the time again. You ready for this?
Moonflower 3, Lima India.
Look how nice that is.
Fit lane 03 right, Chima Charlie.
LL 543 via Charlie 2 Echo, gate Alpha 1.
And the emissives at this airport are spectacular. Those little icons and bits as well dotted around. Look at the airport.
Alpha 07, no, it's occupied.
Okay, so Alpha 01 and
Sofitel looks like it's slightly improved as well, textures wise. So do the lighting and the apron.
650, clear destination vanish to Alpha.
Oh, look at that.
Climb level 100 and
yeah, the emissives and stuff have been massively improved here. We'll go over there and look at the emissives in a minute. What we'll do is we'll keep the time as it is, and we'll zip over. We'll watch this landing first. I think this is living the dream coming in. MK Flight Sim, would it be possible for you to link the scenery? So this is FlyTampa Athens. You can find it on the FlyTampa website. I think on Orbex as well, Orbex Direct, along with their other sceneries.
50 clearance correct break, runner 2824, turn right, 070, descend altitude 3000 feet, clear the left round with road right.
070, 3000 feet, clear ILS, Ryanair 2824.
Control 6 Mike Charlie, can you get the right turn?
Control 6 Mike Charlie, turn right, heading 260, direct Gonzo, clear the RNP approach.
Yeah, 2 Mike Charlie was cleared to land.
260, direct Gonzo, clear the RNP approach, Charlie 27.
He definitely cleared you to land. You read it back.
Oh, limit 9 Alpha Kilo, descend altitude 7000 feet on QNH 1015.
Ian, good to hear.
Descend 7000 to limit 9.
Is there a report to the Robin Connection Center to FR clearing to Budapest?
Adrian 315, turn left heading 300, descend flight level 120.
Left heading 300 and descend flight level 120, Adrian 315.
And Adrian 315, vector silence Zulu, run with 03 right.
Vector, so runway 03 right,
here it comes.
315.
Berlin 180, descend altitude 4000 feet, 1013, clear, RNP approach, runway 32, report on final.
Descending 4,000 feet on QNH 1013, clear, turn of approach runway 32, will report established W1.
Certainly do, James. Hopefully they release Amsterdam some point this year.
Requesting start.
Very delayed.
53 startup is approved, QNH at Heraklion.
And now I think they're looking at October.
Startup is approved at Heraklion, QNH 1015, Blue 753.
Bluescan 650 via Alpha, line up and wait runway 24, report ready.
Alpha, line up 24, report 1.
All test 790 as established for 03 right up.
Follow that 790 Roger, continue approach runway 03 right.
Continue 03 right, Vol test 790.
Ah, that's living the dream.
Runway 2824, left heading 060,
this is Osprey 2 Mike Charlie.
Heading 060, clear the ILS 03 right, Ryanair 2824.
Oh, limit 9 Alpha Kilo, turn left heading 160.
Left 160, looking 9 Alpha Kilo.
Look at that, shell garage in the backdrop. This is Aegean 2 Mike Charlie.
With their 4 Kilo Bravo clear to Budapest, Kilo Romeo Oscar 1 limit.
Awesome touchdown.
03 left, climb altitude 7000.
Look at that hangar in the background, wow.
To Budapest, roll 1 limit departure with 00 left. At 10,000 feet, squawk 7234 with their 4 Kilo Bravo.
With their 4 Kilo Bravo clearance, correct. Adrian 2 Mike Charlie, by gate to the left, Charlie, gate Bravo 9er.
Okay, to the left, Charlie, Bravo 9er, Chima Charlie.
Or limit 9er Alpha Kilo, descent altitude 5.
Look at this. I love the train. Something I liked last time from the scenery as well, to be fair.
Alpha Kilo, turn left heading 070, clear the left runway 03 right.
Turn left 070, clear the left 03 right, Liberty 9 Alpha.
Follow that 790, runway 03 right, cleared land, wind 030 degrees 8 knots.
Really cool, look at this.
Clear land
So
03
impressive.
right, follow there 790.
Definitely well worth an update, folks, if you have got FlyTampa Athens. And if you haven't, then you definitely should buy it. It's a remarkable bit of scenery work from the folks at FlyTampa. Beautiful scenery work, in fact, to be fair.
104 Charlie is cleared code 1 Delta departure.
Cargo, hangars, everything all there.
Squawk 7263.
Runner 4 Charlie, clearance correct.
Olympic 6 Sierra Mike, ready for descent.
Got to backtrack on the yellow line here while we watch the approach.
Descent level 100, Olympic 6 Sierra Mike.
See how arty-farty can do
Sierra
this.
Mike cleared, Larky 2 Alpha arrival, descent gate profile.
Thoughts for Olympic 6 Sierra Mike.
Good stuff, living on a player. Yeah, it's worth every penny. It's a really superb bit of scenery, this. One of my favourites. We don't use it enough, to be fair.
Orange 184, contact Athena 129er, decimal 675, ciao.
129er, 675, yes, that's Orange 184.
Yes, sir. Olympic 9er Alpha Kilo, descend altitude 3000 feet.
Descend 3000, Olympic 9er Alpha Kilo.
ATN 315, descend
Bingo! Nicely done.
1015.
Bang on the touchdown zone, that.
1015, ATN
315. touching down in Athens. Look at that backdrop that he's arriving into.
Athena radar, good afternoon. Air Cairo 2980.
So cool. There we go.
Station calling for climb was plus 650.
Bam. So join us tomorrow, folks. Massive thank you to Hellenic back once again for hosting us with some really remarkable ATC for our flight today. I hope you guys enjoyed controlling us as well.
7266 in the box for Air
Big
Cairo,
thank you as well for those of you who flew along. And all of our new subscribers, channel members, bronze, silver and gold of course. Hope you enjoyed me dusting off the Maddog as well. It's been a little while, hasn't it? Join us tomorrow. We are out of Athens. We're zooming across to the other side of the world, specifically New Zealand, for the last stream of the week. Back in the ATR 72-600, and we're going to be heading from Christchurch. The incredible end-to-day simulations, Christchurch Airport scenery from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Zipping across over the mountains into Queenstown for that epic approach. Then doing a turnaround and flying to the new Dunedin, or Dunedin airport scenery released on Anybuilds by, was it X-Wing or something like that, for £6. Really cheap scenery that. So we're going to check that out too, and we'll review that live. But in the meantime, as always, hit like before you head off. Hit that big shiny red subscribe button if you've not done so already, and I hope to see you join us tomorrow for some more fun. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of the day.
Runway 03 right, clear to land,
and I'll see you soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.